Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. We're gonna have a good show, a good live today. I'm excited about this one. Excuse me. I am very excited, and I hope everybody can hear me. I do want to say this video that I'm making is for it's alleged it's allegedly, and this is my opinion and my opinion only, and everything in this video is made for educational and entertainment purposes only. And I really say educational purposes. I really do mean that. The reason why I mean that is because uh, I think a lot of times we as women, we tend to not want to let everybody know when uh, we get things, when people are con us, we run into a con artist, and he has been doing it so long and so skillful at it, we don't even see it coming. And then when we do see it coming, we hide it. We keep it a secret. We're afraid to let other people know that we got conned, especially if you're consider yourself a very savvy, smart businesswoman, or even if you're just a stay-at-home mom. You're very smart. You're always on point with everything. You're a big organizer in your head. You know how to separate things and see things that other people can't see, no matter what you do in life, what career or non-career that you have. But I do want to say everything is covered under the Copyright Act of 1976 as well. Let's see who we have in the house today. We got Renita Elliott. Thank you for being here. Let me just get something for a moment, guys. Okay. Thank you for being here today. I said what I said. Thank you for also being here today as well. Thank you. Let me have to use the main pen. Okay, do this. And also Linda Gamble. Thank you, Linda, for being here as well. Linda Gamble, and thank you, Linda, for doing everything that you do. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Let me just make sure I get everybody. And Sunkiss, thank you, Sunkiss, for being here. I really do. Because you all know I'm going to need all my big professional thinkers out in the chat, because this is a big one. This is a big one, okay? And I know some of y'all know how to deal when you come to see men like this. You can spot them a mile away, even before they even get too close, where you can make out their eyes or hear them speak for the first moment, or the body language. You all probably can tell them when you see them. It's like, oh my God, here comes a narcissist. Oh my God, this is nothing but a con artist. Oh my God, he's just conning her so good. You all probably, okay? I know you do. And Cheryl, thank you for being here, Cheryl. Thank you, guys. Yesterday I did mention that it's going to be a good one today. And look, I even got my papers ready. I got this also pulled up over here on the other side, but I just wanted a printout copy of it as well. And I got all my notes here ready to go and stuff. I got everything ready. Hi, Miss Reese. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Aunt Debbie. Thank you for being here, Aunt Debbie. Miss Reese is also a content creator, guys. Y'all make sure you spend some time over there. Make sure you do her. Everybody like the thumbs up, That's what we all need. Those thumbs up. make sure you all hit that thumbs up, the like button, and when you hit the notification bell, go up when do the drop down. Make sure you hit that all, or say all at the very top instead of personalized or whatever. Hit all. Okay. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, did I try to call you this morning? I think I did. Yes, I did. On my way from physical therapy. Yeah, Aunt Debbie. Um, okay, let me see. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I get through everything here. Um, okay, now we're going to get started. Um, if somebody can keep me, um, if you all can keep me on a, let me know when I get to 1 hour and 30 minutes because I'm trying not to go over two because I want to do a live. I it's a request that I got to fulfill for someone. They've been wanting me to hit this live on a particular live since I already got all the paperwork, the docs and everything. I pulled those over 2 weeks ago and I got them and everything. And I just haven't had time, but I need to do that live tonight. If I don't do it tonight, I need to do it first thing in the morning. Let it be a morning live. But I'm going to try to do it this evening. So if I can stay on that 2 hour limit, that would be great. So I can do the other one this evening. Yeah. If y'all don't mind. Aunt Pinkie, like my dear said, you can tell by the way that they walk that they are no good. That is true. That is true. And the person that's spitting, the person that got googly eyes for them, don't see it. They don't see. They don't see. You know what I mean? They don't see it for some reason. It's like we all can be standing around, and that person is trying to get that con is trying to get this woman here, and then we all sitting around looking at him, thinking he ain't no damn. I mean, no good. He ain't no good. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, he don't know. She ain't falling for that. And we see it, but that person is, it's like, girl, you need to come off. You need to come off, girl. Yes. Thank you, Shan, for being here again. Thank you. We are going to do that. This is about Jennifer Williams. I think and thank you for coming. I love my pink hearts and my pink flowers. Did I miss my pink flowers today? Thank everybody for being in the pink house. We got some good stuff we're going to talk about today. Yes, we are. Sun Kiss. Miss you, sis. Okay. Phyllis, thank you for being here, Phyllis. Let me see. Shan said, I said what I said. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with with everything, guys. We're going to get started. Just make sure I haven't missed anybody from coming into the chat. Okay. Prosperity. Thank you, Prosperity, for coming into the chat. You're just on time. You're not late at all. Also, guys, Prosperity also is a content creator. You all make sure you get over to her chat and everything. And like I always said, hit that like button when you go in. When you pop in, even on my channel, you're going to hit that like button. You're going to hit it on hers too. And you're going to hit that notification bell. So every time either herself or me or Miss Reese or any other content creators in the house, make sure you get their notification. That's got to be done. That's got to be said. Yes. Yes. This is going to be about Jennifer Williams. Everybody know her from Basketball Wives. Okay. Just because you're a big person, and I'll drop my link down in just a little bit, but just because you're on a big TV reality show and everything, I used to watch Basketball Wives all the time when it first came out. I think it soured for me when, what's her name, did OG, the she turned, and when they was getting out this van, Evelyn did the pat on the poo poo at her. Uh, mm-mm. That made that was a wrap for me then. And then what really wrapped it is when at the reunion that she couldn't sit on the stage with them. Oh no, no. So it was a wrap. Okay. But just because it was a wrap for one person on the show, I don't hold everybody else accountable for that one person. You know what I mean? Some people may feel a little different about it, but you know, 40, good afternoon. Okay. She's saying good afternoon to you. Okay. Jennifer needs to focus on herself, just in my opinion. Yes, that is correct. I like that, Phyllis, and that's why I stopped watching it too. Oh, Evelyn is really evil. Ooh, Lord, I didn't think they was going to bring her back. Remember, they took her off the show at one point. Melanated energy. Thank you. You're just in time. You are not late at all. Not at all. Also, before I get started, let me just say this here. You're just on time, Melanated. Yeah, it was something I just wanted to say. Let me just go back. Uh, those my. Well, it's just something I just want to say. It was Justice and Jennifer. No, Stephanie. It was Stephanie. It was Stephanie. I'm not sure whether I don't. I'm not. Thank you for shedding light and removing shame. 6 minutes later. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Now I'm not sure that did it for me too. When I say it did it for me, because Evelyn, she, in my opinion, and it may be a legend, but she's racist to me. And I thought she was going to stay off the show after that. I really did. And for them to bring her back on the show, it's just like, I don't even watch it. I really don't because of that. I think she is too old to be fighting and jumping over tables and throwing wine bottles and patting your kush. Yeah, I really do think so. And I don't have time for that. Okay, but I just want to say it was Jennifer. No, not Jennifer. Oh, I'm thinking about Jennifer from the show. Oh Lord, my brain cells. Okay, it was Seceding Two. Seceding Two. I'm not. I haven't seen you come in yet. And Stephanie 614. Seceding Two. Thank you. At the last minute before we was closing out yesterday, uh, you gave me my second super sticker of the day, and I do appreciate that. A super sticker for $9.99. Thank you. You don't know how much I appreciated that. We had just, everybody was just dropped down and everything. And at the last minute before I hit end, I saw the super sticker. And I do want to appreciate you for that. And who kicked it off was Stephanie 614. You kicked it off for me, Stephanie. Gave me a super sticker, my first super sticker that yesterday for $19.99. And with you all two doing that, I want you all to know I do appreciate that. It's not very often that I get a super sticker or anything. So I just want to make sure I acknowledge you all and let you know I appreciate you. Yes. And I made sure I go tell my husband. I made sure I told him that because you know his thing. This is a hobby. Don't make it a habit. you know, I can't speak like him though, but that was my best try. Okay. Uh, and I'm not going to say it. I'll leave that alone. Because for people to come after my husband, I'm going to just leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. You know, I didn't like that. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. I'm not going to start no beef over it. But for you to come after my husband, you know, that's not cool. He's not even on social media. He's my person whenever something goes wrong. He's the one that I call to help come fix stuff. Or when some slides or something is going, something I messed up on, he's the one that come fix things for me, you know. And he just try to be helpful. But guys, don't do that. Don't go after him. He ain't got nothing to do with you all. Saying ugly things. It's not that you didn't. The way what you're saying is ugly. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a person that love to get in a mess, but I swear I'll slap the shit out you. I'm serious. That's all. I'll slap the shit out your motherfucking ass. So leave the fuck alone. Don't fuck with him. Yes, Evelyn does. Yes. And now I loved OG. I don't know why. OG just grabbed me. I loved OG. I really, really did. And I still like OG. OG was tough. OG's like, you know, that's OG. Let me just go close this door because I see my husband is coming back and he's got the dogs with him. He's going to have the dogs with him. So, so I have to close the door. I just am driving. Yeah. But we got to hide out. We can't let them know we in here. Okay. Let me see. What else did I miss? You two are full of beef, Pinkie. Ignore the crude people. We love you. Thank you. That part, Miss Pinkie, leave the husband alone. Yeah. You don't even know him. It's like, you don't even know him. That don't make no sense. He is not even on this darn platform. You know, just because I said when I have surgery, he's going to be sitting right here. He's going to be sitting right here. Yeah, helping me out. Y'all need to come off. Come off. Go somewhere and rest yourself. If you don't know what to say, just sit your ass down and rest. And I'm not the one to curse. When I curse, it's either because it slipped out. But shit, y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves about that shit. Yeah, it bothered me. So, shit, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say shit to me. Get the fuck off my channel if you're going to be talking some shit like that. Okay, let's get back. Yeah. Okay, let me see. We're going to go ahead and start talking about miserable animals, always looking for ways to jab and low. And Pinkie, they're looking for your soft side. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, but they don't know. Shit, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't always, just because I live in Texas, I wasn't always from Texas. Shit. I may be from the country with cotton fields and dirt. Yeah, but it made you strong. While other little girls was wearing dresses, shit, I was hanging upside down on a tree, falling down with tree branches. When the tree branch broke, I broke down with it. I'm falling, I'm jumping on trains, riding trains, that moving trains, not the ones that's sitting still. We was ride, when we hear a train, run out the house, run through the other people's yards. And when the train comes by, we run along have you ever seen a lot of brown-skinned kids running along beside the train and you grab hold, you take one arm and you better hold. If you don't, you be half and half. So you learn not to do that because we had friends that You run alongside and you grab that train and you hold on all your might and swing your whole body until you get the other arm up there. And then you get your feet up there, get one foot up there, and then you ride that sucker until you ride a couple miles where you're going. Or if you ain't had nowhere to go, you're just doing it for fun, ride it for a couple miles, and then we all know where to jump off at, where there's grass. You don't jump in off on the rocks. And on the you jump when you see the grass. Everybody know where to jump off at. And you can't just jump straight. You have to know how to jump. You take yourself and you push your body with your legs and feet. And then when you push yourself off, you roll. Don't just jump off, you roll. Because it was a little decline down there. So you just roll. Yeah. So I guess that's why I'm always jumping and all up on things and climbing and all up on my bar and all up on my island, and because always up on the hill, because that's how I grew up. Wow, I guess my son do the same thing now. All up in the mountains, falling, and yeah. Because that's how I grew up. You never was still. That was your fun. We didn't have toys, so we made our own toys. The real train was a toy to us. Climbing up trees and tree branches breaking and getting in the top of the trees and jumping from one tree, and darn, you better make it or you fall. I fell too many times. So I'm used to that. You know, you're right, Cheryl. Probably a woman that didn't have a husband, that's hating. I tell you, my husband wouldn't know nobody from nobody on this thing. So I got to take fur baby for the toenail clip. Oh, oh my God. Okay. Pay them dust, Pinkie. I will. Thank you, guys. Now let's go ahead and get but that's me and plant. And you've got to remember, I ain't told everybody how I used to play up under the house all day long. I'd fall asleep up under the house. I go up under a house because it's cooler. Under the house, not the house where you can stand up. You crawl up under, and I that was my thing, is stand up, go up under the house. I could stay up under there for hours, sleeping and everything. So I'm used to running through the fields and stuff, crazy as hell, but that's just what I did. Because when you're in the country, you ain't got much, so that's what you do, you know. And then when people want to fight, everybody meet up on the railroad track. And I got my butt kicked, not just by the people that want to fight my sister, because they never wanted to fight me. They always wanted to fight her. Then she would beat my butt too, kick my butt because I won't fight. So I had to fight to keep her from jumping on me. And she let them know, if you don't fight, I'm going to kick your blank. And she done that many times, beat the crap out of me. So I had to fight to keep her from jumping on me. So it's like a vicious cycle, just a cycle, guys. It's just a cycle. I guess that's why my husband and I have been together for so long, because he to him, he never, I keep things rolling for him. He never know what to expect from me. 1 minute, he would have to walk through the house and all the time. What are you doing, Pinkie? Get down from there. Pinkie, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Because you know what I mean? I'm out there all up on Pinkie, get off the hill. You can't even get down now, can you? No, I can't. So, and if he don't go out there with me and help me to get up on the hill or do this or do that, I'm going to get out there anyway. So he just better just go with her, roll with her, because otherwise I turn my back, Pinkie's going to be all over the place. And then she got our son with her, and he doing the same thing. They out there pulling cars around with the monster truck, dragging the cars all over the property just for fun. Who do that? Okay. So you see, just crazy life, but I think that keeps him happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. You are on your hour and a half schedule. Don't give them the time of day. Okay, thank you. I said what I said. Let me see. A troll who doesn't have a life, it seems like they're trying to invade everyone's channel. Yeah, I think so. What you say, prostrate? Who's messing with me? Girl, I may have to tell you. But I'm trying to be good. I'm going to be good. I'm not calling no name. I'm going to be good. Okay. But we're going to be talking about Jennifer Williams. Okay. One thing I do like to say with Jennifer, she was taken advantage of by this man that invaded her life. I called it an invasion of her life because he wanted, and it was, you can tell he must have did his research or whatever, and she's on TV. She's a reality star, but also she's an entrepreneur herself. Okay. And when I say she's a beautiful woman, I can't knock that. Nobody can knock that. Sometimes you may not like a person, but she's a very beautiful woman. Okay. And I see why he targeted her. A lot of men, they go after somebody with high profile, so they can they're going to use that to their advantage. It's nothing about love is in this saga. It's all about what they can get from you. And if you're a beautiful woman, that's it, make it even better for them. If you're, because while they're trying to live this high lifestyle, this high be lifestyle with money, the bling bling, and all this here, the fancy cars and the big house and all this here stuff, they have to have somebody that's connected. They got to have, now they're going to have other women and people that they con, but they still got to have that high profile one, somebody that fit that image. You know what I mean? They still got to have them. That's their target too. But they got other marks, little targets down here. Okay. So when they're seen walking around with all their bling bling and big nice watch and big rings, and even a man wear earrings. Their diamond earrings in their ears and stuff, and all their name brand clothing and stuff. They need a woman to portray that. If she already dresses like that and she already got all that, that's even better for them. Because then she's going to make sure if you're walking with me, you're going to look like me. And then if you already been doing that, but you ain't got what she got, so she's going to be one of your number one targets. Because you're going to, it's almost like, it's like Nesto Williams and Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry was the one that he was feeding into, where all the other ones was the one that although he was using her too, but she had the status. You see what I'm saying? She had the stuff that he wants to get into, the people he wants to get next to. He wanted to live that lifestyle that she's already living. You know what I mean? So, but he still had all his other marks and all these other women and everything and stuff that he was using. But Nesto had women and animals and young people that he shouldn't be messing with. He had it all. Okay, so Jennifer Williams decided, if you look at my thumbnail, she decided to take her power back and use her platform. The same thing Marceau accused Melanie of using her platform. When, fool, you got a platform too. But you want to say Melanie is using her platform. That's what you're supposed to do, fool. food. You know, that's what you are supposed to do. If I had a platform, I'll use it too. He got a platform, he's using his, but not in the right way. He's using his to con people the same way this guy. Now, he went by several different names, aliases, and everything. So you can see the pattern. Like the rest of them, they always use several different names. And when they meet a woman, they never give them their real name. And what I thought about this one when she was talking, I'm going to play this too, guys. And I got my slides and I got everything. Okay. So kid me not, I got my stuff. I got it ready. But what a narcissist or a con artist is most afraid of, and this is from an expert. She's she's helping Jennifer to get the story out. Okay. So she speaks on the show. Her name is Benita Alexander. Okay, she's on this, and this actually came through. I'm going to go ahead and put it up. She's a love con expert. This woman, oh gosh, when I say she knows her stuff, she knows her stuff. Yes, she do. I'm going to go ahead before exposure. That is exactly right, son kids. And that's what she said. I'm going to read it straight from her mouth. Beyonce used all of her platforms. That's what, see there? Marceau, you need to go somewhere. Beyonce, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, Lord, thank you, Prosperity. I tell you. Okay, let me say this here. Exposure. What this is what Benita Alexander said. She's the love con expert. Okay, she helps out a lot of people that's been through this. She said one thing that these men are afraid of is exposure, and Sun Kiss said that word, exposure. This is the number one thing that they are afraid of. I'm going to make sure I circle that. Exposure. Okay, that's the number one thing that they are afraid of, exposure. And the reason why they are afraid of that, because they cannot fly. And she said this, they cannot fly under the radar. Although they big and flashy and nice cars and this and that, but you got to remember, they use several different names. They have several different aliases that they use. They're not all, every time they meet a woman or a mark, they don't give them their real name. And if it is their real name, they may give them a middle name. They may go by their middle name. Or they switch it up some kind of way or use a totally different name. They don't like to be exposed. When she said that, that means her exact word. They don't like when they can't go under the radar. They want to be under the radar. Because that way they can keep getting away with what they're doing. Victim after victim after victim after victim. And don't think you're the only victim or you're in the one person that finally contacted you and y'all put these pieces together. Don't think you're all the only 2 victims or only 3 victims or the only 4 victims or 5 victims. They've been doing this for forever. They got victims from state to state. No matter where they went, they got victims from everywhere. Hi, End for Life. Hi for coming into the Pink House. Thank you. And we're just a little over 30 minutes in, so you haven't missed much. I'm going to play the video for you all. And Sunkiss says exactly. So, and then she said they cannot fly under the radar. They count on women not talking. Now, let me say that apart again. Like she said, they count on the women not talking. And we already talked about not talking because most of them are afraid of their face or their real name being exposed everywhere. They don't want their face plastered over everywhere. They don't want that. No, they don't. Because then too many people see who they are and start connecting the dots. That's what they don't want. So, and she said they're afraid of their face and name being plastered or their names being everywhere. So yes, Sunkiss. Oh my God. Okay. Now let me just play this video here. I'm gonna play this video and let you all. Now she's Jennifer Williams went on to she told her story on true crime, my true scam story. Okay, I know I get it right. My true scam story. Okay, and that is on I think it's VH1. Yeah, VH1, and everything. So and then it do have a part two. So when part two come out, that's when we're gonna follow up again. Okay, so this story it's just like, whoa. Although I've never been through this, but since we've been talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville with all these con artists and scammers, and they're a poor excuse for they're not as good as they think they are on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But that don't mean they're not taking people's money and conning them out of things and everything and perpetrating a fraud allegedly. Okay. But it's my opinion. Now, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this here so you all can see it. This here is, we're going to break it up. We're going to break it up because in this story here today, it's three different women. It's Jennifer. It's Jennifer Ramona. She's the woman that before he scammed Jennifer Williams. She was before Jennifer. Now there's another woman. Now this woman got a master's degree. Okay, he got into her head, convinced her to become a pole dancer, taking her top off on the pole because that's going to benefit them. This woman quit, just like Jennifer, moved where he was, moved across to another state, okay? Where they man is, moving where they man is, okay? And then he did it to not just her. These are the three that was in this episode. Another, I think her name is, I want to say is let me see. I got it on my phone. I think it's Marie. I think it's Marie. Let me just check right quick. I think Marie. Let me see. Is it Marie? I think it is. I think it is Marie. Well, she's going to be on the thumbnail anyway. Okay. Let me just pull it up and see. I think I need to do that just to make sure. Okay. And then we'll play that because I want to make sure I got everybody's name correctly. I don't want to say I think your name is Marie and it be something else. So here it is right here. We're going to go ahead. We'll just pull up the players first and then I'll play that video for y'all. What I said, I don't understand why these women with some coins are not so, I don't know what. That is a story in itself. Why aren't y'all getting back? If you got all this money and we know that they got money. What's that show called? Cheaters, where people hire, they got, I think it's called Cheaters, where you can hire somebody to follow them, find out all the information. And sometimes women, when you get the information, then you pretend like, oh no, that's not it. No, it is it. They don't believe it. Sometimes you have to have a real investigator that goes out in the field and, oh, he's at his girl, he's at the other woman's house. Let me just videotape this. This is them at the other woman's house. This is him picking her up from work. This is him going up in that apartment, and he don't come out, or her house, and don't come out till the next day. Now they're at the car, they're kissing. He's falling all over her, kissing. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be able to show a woman that, because they still say, I'm in love with him. Cheaters. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Cheaters. Because you know how they do. I'm in love with him. Okay. You told me you're in love with him. Okay, but okay. Oh Lord. Okay, let me go ahead and get this up so you all can see it. Because I try to come with some receipts. Yes, I do. Oh, let me get that one out of the way. You know, I always have to have my copyright up here. Yes, I do. Okay, here it is. Here it is, guys. This is Jennifer Williams. If you all didn't know who she was, if you never seen her, she's real tall. That's one thing I like about her. I like tall people. I'm 5 feet, 5.5. We're gonna throw that half in there. Yes, but this is her, and it was on the VH1, My True Scam Story. Jennifer Williams. Okay. Here it is. Here, Jennifer Williams. You can see it. It was an exclusive that she's part of the Basketball Wives. She opens up about a man stealing her Range Rover and thousands of dollars. I'm not embarrassed. I'm telling my story. No one else gets hurt. And I loved it. And you can see the person that put it out. That was Kelly Williams. That's I want to give credit to Kelly Williams. Also, True Crime Stories. Okay. I want to make sure I give a shout out to them for that. And that was April 26th of 2020. Right in the middle of the what you call it, the pandemic, right? Ooh, C-19. Yes. Okay. Now this is Jennifer. She posted this. This was a post that she did. Okay. Jennifer Williams. Jennifer is asking for help from the public, from social media, everybody. She actually, because her thing was, I'm embarrassed. And this, now when she posted this didn't happen right away. It took her weeks to get to this point where she decided to, what she did, she put a picture on the left side of her post. She had a picture of him, a good photo. And then she posted herself on top of her Range Rover. And she said that was her $70,000 car. $70,000 car. Okay. And then not just with that, but she also gave him $40,000 because she wanted to get into real estate. And you're going to hear her talk about this, get into real estate where she's eventually flipping houses. And he's the one that talked her into, because, you know, she fell in love with him. He said he loves her. Things went real fast, a relationship, but how they met that's the telltale story. Obviously he knew who she was. Okay. But so if you look here, under here, I'm going to see, can I read it without my glasses? We're going to just put my glasses on. Yes, I am, so I can read it. Okay. Now, I can see better. Okay. Now, I'm going to read it from here because it's bigger over on this side here. All right. So this is when Jennifer, now she said she's going to have to put it out there because she's been trying to get her Range Rover back for weeks and weeks. It's over a month and she still haven't gotten it back because his story keeps changing. She moved from California, LA. She moved from there to where he was in Atlanta. Soon as she was looking to buy a house and all that stuff, and he suggested, why don't you, she had to go out of town on business. I'm assuming maybe for the show or something. But anyway, she had to go out of town and she was going to be gone for like 3 weeks. So he suggested, why don't you leave your car at my house? And she said, so she'd been to his house before, so it was nothing different, or, so she trusted that. So she drives her car over to his place to leave it with him while she flies out. While she's gone, and 3 weeks later she returns, and she tell him he can bring her car over. He said, it's not here. He don't have it. That's when you left your new $70,000 car at a man's house, and you get back and he tells you he don't have it. It's not here. That's when you call up girlfriend, come and get me. Brother, cousin, whoever, come and pick me up. We getting ready to go talk to this ninja here. Get my blank car. If he claims it ain't there, I got a second set of keys. He got those keys. I'm going to go just pull up and jump in my car. Go get my car. Okay? But instead, she wants to know, but every time she would ask, days go by, weeks go by, weeks go by. It's like she said, the story keeps changing. What happened to her car? Never made any sense. But because she loved him, she decided to wait, because she thought eventually he'll bring it to her. Lie, the devil is a lie. No car, right? Same thing with that $40,000 that she gave him for that real estate transaction. And he said, you're giving me 40, you're going to at least make about $75,000 back, allegedly. Never happened. He never spoke on it again. Something is wrong with this picture. Those what you call red flags. But when they first got together, she said he was paying for everything they do and go. He pays for it because allegedly, in my book, what I think, he was using the other women's money, other people's money, to front this lifestyle that he got, because he don't want to seem like he don't have it when he first met her, portraying something. Okay, so I'll let y'all hear how they met at her and her girlfriend at a bar, but I'll let y'all hear that yourself. But this says, Jennifer Williams, I'm asking for some help finding my Range Rover. That this man, which I'll show you his picture in just a minute. This man, because she had his picture over on the other side of her picture. This man, Aaron, now the name here changes because he give everybody a different name. This is when she found out his real name. Okay? She, instead of putting the fake names up, she decided to put the name there because she had to do some digging herself. Okay? Aaron Nichols stole from me. He goes by many aliases, including Nick, Daniel, Chris. You see that? And there's another one. I don't see that name up here, but some other women got other names too. He has conned many women and men. You hear that now? Men. Remember yesterday that I told you there's something at the end I'm going to have to tell you all, and it's something at the end is what did I say? A zinger or something I said, but it's going to be shocking when I tell you at the end. That's what next week's episode is going to be about. But you just listen to what she said. The clue is in what she's in her post, okay? He has conned many women and men to out of vehicles and large amounts of cash. lives in the Atlanta area and frequently Detroit, Houston, and Vegas. If you have seen him or are a victim of his antics, now you see what she said, victim, right? If he have conned you, speak out. Okay, well, I'm just paraphrasing right there. Okay, if you have seen him or a victim of his antics, please DM me, email my attorney. And then she got that blurred out, or contact the blank Popo department in Georgia. She didn't do that until later on. She didn't do that right away. uh, in Georgia, as there is an active investigation going on. Yes, it is. Thank you in advance. Hashtag find my range. Hashtag American greed. Hashtag lawyer up. Hashtag report. Hashtag justice will be served. Okay. Now, let's see. Sankey says exactly. Facts, sure. Yeah, you all are right on the money on this one here. Jennifer has gone up every time. You know, because Jennifer, she was married to the ball player, right? And it was the flash that when he flashed that water in that drink in her face, it was heard all around the world. Okay, all around the world. All right, guys. Oh. And the key thing I read in there, it's going to tell you that's where the story start taking another spin. It's like as the world turns. Y'all used to watch that soap opera. I did it with my mom, sitting on the floor when my mom used to watch that soap opera. I watched it too. Right. Okay. So let's go to the next and see. But I'm going to let you hear it in your own words. At this time, this is when Jennifer, this is a whole month later, weeks later, okay? Over a month. When it's time to report her car stolen by, should be ex-boyfriend. But at the time, she, you know, ex-boyfriend, whatever. But stolen by her boyfriend. So this is when she went, March 2020. She went to the Popo's office. Popo. Okay? So when y'all hear me say Popo, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these people right there, where that green thing is, right there. Okay? So she went. Now, their relationship went on for about a year. Let me just tell you that. It wasn't no like, one done, thank you, Mom. No, it went on for a whole year. Allegedly, almost a year, close to a year. This is the incident report that she had to fill out. Now, I got other reports. It may be in here. I got a lot of them, but this is when she filed it. Okay, guys, that's 03/11/2020. All right. Okay. Now, as I said before, Jennifer is taking her power back, using her platform to make sure no one else, that he does not do this to another woman out there. And you see, I said woman. Okay. I shouldn't just say a woman out there. Yeah, she does needs to heal. She do show her self. She do have a therapist that she go to see. Yes, allegedly. Because after fooling with a fool like that, oh yeah, this is him, guys. I want you all to see his face. This is him. Now let me just say this. There's a photo, a video I should have of him going into the courthouse. This is a very tall man. He's not skinny. You can tell by his neck. He got that big neck, that big thick neck. He's not a skinny man. He's not even a overweight man. Very, this man works out. boxes. He works out. He got a body that another man would look at him and back down from. You know what I mean? He ain't a little bitty thing like March, the creature, in Huntsville. That little creature get turned upside down by this man. He'll be standing on his head trying to walk. That hotel be standing on his head trying to walk. Yes, this man would tower over him. This man probably would pick him up with one arm and just throw him over in the trees. So and I think he uses, most men like this, they want to be good looking. Even if they're not good looking, they try to dress where they look good and flashy, and they know what a woman looks for, and especially women of Jennifer in her range, so he knew, but you can tell he was built like that. It ain't something looked like he just put on, just did a workout and just got it overnight, because you can't put on height. You got to be born with it. You can't put on your body's tight. You got to be born with it. I think I'm right. I'm not sure. If anybody know, just let me know. If you say, oh no, Pinkie, okay, just let me know. Because I don't mind somebody correcting something I say if I don't know for sure. But this is a very big guy. Very big guy. Look, he looked like a big guy. He got the height of a basketball player, but got the body of a football player. Like Derek, yes. Martell, yeah. Martell would love to look like this. And let me just say, I think he uses this look because this is just, but you should, when you see him, oh, wait, guys, let me just catch this call, okay? I'm going to try to catch it before. I'm coming, guys, in just 1 minute. Okay, let me just have someone come up here for 1 second. Let me see, because that's just the doctors on the phone about the surgery. So I'm going to drop my link, and until I can get back, son kids, can you come up here and explain a person like this because the doctors, if you don't mind just coming up for 1 quick second, or stay up here, if you don't mind, either, or Cheryl, I just need somebody to come up and talk for me for 1 second. You can explain this person here, this type of narcissist that we have. All right, thank you so much for coming up. Yes, I'm gonna. I got my husband got the phone right now, talking with the doctors and stuff, and I just need to wait. Wait, just give me 1 second. Okay, right. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and explain right back. Okay.
No, I think I was just reading the comments, and I was like, I think everybody's pretty much on board. I'm just reading the comments, and I'm like, well, I don't think any of us have to really go into details about what's being said and what we're seeing. Actually, I wish I was paying attention to the name. My mind just went completely blank as to so many different ones, like hitting the nail on the head. I know Miss Reese was saying a lot. I said what I said was saying a lot. Cheryl was saying a lot. If I've missed some names, I'm sorry, but it was so many different key points that were being hit. When it comes to how my biggest, whenever someone goes through pretty much the same thing one time after another, I don't like to victim shame. And in this case, I still don't want to. However, whenever we go through something, and I'm just speaking collectively as women, especially on a platform such as this one, and we have watched her on this platform go through the same type of guy, just on a different date. And I can't see the comments because I'm on my cell phone. I'm at the park. But the first time we go through something, we always say, we know it's cliche, shame on you. The second time, shame on me. This is the 11th time this, that Jennifer has gone through this. And I had made a comment that, although she's in therapy, which I think is great, I'm a big proponent on going to therapy. I got a therapist for everything. If I, stub my toe, I got a therapist for that. And I'm being silly, but I'm a big proponent of therapy. But as I said before in the chat, is she understanding the therapeutic assignments? Is she really understanding it? And here's the thing, I don't watch Basketball Wives. She may be understanding it now. Some of us are slow learners, so I can't say when she should learn, how fast, how slow, whatever. I'm not her judge, and thank goodness I'm not. However, it comes a time when we have to sit down and say, you know what, I'm gonna check out, I'm gonna stop, I gotta heal. Some of the times, and I'll say in this case, most of the times when it comes to Jennifer, we so big on trying to flex. Yeah, I got a man, I got a boo. Yes, he my man, he's my this, and the other. It gets to where it's not, it's hard to watch. And I'm gonna say, I'm big on saying, I'm gonna clean out my backyard before I try to check somebody else's backyard. So I'm just gonna say, when it comes to the Black community, as a Black woman, before I look at some other community, we so big on trying to flex to say I got a man. So it really is embarrassing as a Black woman as a whole. I'm going on 51, and it's someone that's been wanting to marry me for years. I've been putting him off. Why? Because you all know that I've been through narcissistic abuse growing up and all that. I will continue to put it off because I do not want to take that toxicity into my marriage. People are so big on the relationship. I want to flex. I got a man. So they want to say, oh, I want to have the big pretty day. That's easy. That's so easy. Are you focused on the marriage, or are you focused on the wedding day? Because the wedding day is so easy. It's fluff. Do you want to take that toxicity in the marriage? Because if you can't get it right in the relationship, in the fun parts, honeymoon, it starts off when you first start dating. Oh, everything is so fun. It's butterflies, it's flowers. The wedding day, if you can't get it right when it's supposed to be you're supposed to have butterflies in your stomach, just imagine 2 years, first year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years into the marriage, if you make it that far. So it gets to where it becomes redundant, and then you become a laughing stock. So right now she's looking like the joke. So now people are not really taking her as serious. I'm not saying that majority of people aren't. It could be. But it's like that's almost like her role. Even if she doesn't want that to be a part of her role, it is. Even she's stigmatized at this point. So I'm at the point where I'm kind of side-eyeing her. It gets to where it's kind of like, you know what? Can I feel sorry for you? Really, can I? And then so what? She probably look at it like, I don't need your vote. And she doesn't. She really doesn't. But whether she did or she didn't, I'm not gonna vote for you at this point. Because when you let Tim with his hip, did I say his hips?
Yes, you did.
I did. I meant to say it. I'm gonna keep it a buck and a half. I meant to say it. I shouldn't have said it, but I meant it. When you let Tim, his hair, he got his head, he looks like Gumby. His head is in a slope. Just the fact that it's him. I can't be sorry for you, sis. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to check out on this one. Now you in it with you got men taking your money, your cars, they probably wearing her clothes. Come on. I'm sorry. So my thing is, I'm no longer looking at them. I get to where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out, why are you so broken? Why do you keep, it's a different guy on a different day doing the same exact thing. So now I'm looking and I'm saying, I want to talk to you, sis, and find out why are you so, you're so shallow. Why are you, where are your parents? Who are they? What's up with you? Something is terribly wrong with you. You're hollow, you're broken, and you need to heal. Stop dating. Don't talk to nobody else's son. Get yourself fixed before, and I'm talking about not, at least 2 or more years. If not, with in her case, I'm talking a good. She need at least three or more years of nothing but pure therapy, because it's at the point to where she's a target for narcissists, and she needs to find out why. That's that goes to show that she's an empath. But
Right.
at the same time, I'm not even going to say that she's an empath. I think that she's just an idiot. I'm not, and I'm not, I mean this in the best way. She's an airhead. She's just an airhead. She's a magnet for them because he read her on TV and said, "Oh, that's an easy one right there. This is an easy catch." She's an
Right.
airhead. She has only a
Right.
couple of, maybe 3 brain cells, and 2 of them are fizzing, and I can get that. The one that's
Right.
left. So
Oh, you hit on some good stuff, Sun Kiss. I could hear you. I said to myself, she's hitting on some good stuff. And thank you, Cheryl, for coming up. And thank you, Sun Kiss, for taking over while we get that handled. But I, in for life, just said that Jennifer is taking the therapeutic assignment because she just got taken for is that $750 or 7,000? Depends on the type of puppy it is. For the I'm thinking it's $750 for the puppy with the current boyfriend. Now she did mention, and when I play that video, she don't know why she's drawing these type of men because her ex-husband, he was I mentioned in the very beginning, he's a basketball player, was a basketball player. That where that drink that he flashed in her face went all around the world. It was the one that
yeah,
heard around the
so
world. And then she did do the Tim Norman thing. And I couldn't, for the life of me, try to figure that one out. I could not figure it out for the life
but
of
you
me.
know what, Auntie, this is what I don't mean to cut you off, but you hit a point. You hit a point. You said, and I forgot about he did, and Miss Reese, I was laughing so hard when she said he almost drowned her. Wait, I laughed so hard when she said that. I said he did. I think she thought she was snorkeling. That's how much liquor he threw on her face. And I normally don't laugh and
Right,
stuff like that because it's abuse.
right.
But at this point, it is laughable because she keeps repeating. But this is my point right here. She knew what to do then when it was a woman. She knew what to do by law. She said, "I'm gonna do what the white people do. I'm gonna do what the white people." You know what to do when you want to do it. She
Mhm.
knew what to do. When she gets tired, she knows what to do. But my thing is this: even with this situation here, she still took her time
Right.
going to do what she needs to do. When it comes to a man, she drags her feet. So when she said, "Now she's in therapy," my
Yeah.
thing is this: she still takes what the therapist is showing her, and she
Hmm.
still doesn't apply it until she's ready to do it.
Right.
And you made a point earlier. You said something earlier. So my thing is, she looks at therapy, as I always say, as a smorgasbord.
Hmm.
She picks and chooses what she wants to take from therapy, and she applies it if and when she wants to.
Right.
So my thing is this: she chooses this. She chooses this behavior towards herself.
Mhm.
This is what she wants to do because when it's a woman, she's on it.
Right.
When someone abuses her and it's a woman, oh, she's all over it.
Right.
But when it comes to a man, she drags her feet. Even with this car situation, she dragged her feet, and she did it when she was ready, and she did it her way. So
She
my
sure
thing
did.
is, are you in therapy, or is therapy in you? What you going through the door just so you can stay on TV? You in therapy, or are you actually taking what's in therapy and applying it, putting it, making
Right.
sure? Because you better believe, I'm not the son kiss I used to be when I walked away from my relatives. Your girl is a beast. Okay. So what are you actually like chewing it and swallowing it and getting the nutrients from it? Or are you just walking through the doors just to sniff the air, to gather up the aroma, so you can be able to say you're doing something. What are you doing? Because I'm having a hard time believing that she's actually taking it and getting the nutrients from it. There's a
Right.
difference.
Ooh,
Because a
I
lot of
know.
times people they flex for the gram, they flex for TV, they flex
Right.
so they can say, oh, for TV, so they can have a storyline.
Right.
I'm side eyeing her. I really am side, because just like now, Megan Thee Stallion, that is my boo. I don't listen to a lot of her music. I don't, but
Right.
she has so much trauma that has happened to her. I can overlook a whole lot when it comes to. I look at the whole picture. That is my
Right.
baby. I love her to pieces. However,
Right.
the way that she dragged her feet and overlooked a lot when it came to the uh
The
Tory Lace
car and the
Tory
money.
Lace front langs. The
Right.
bangs. We call them lace front the bangs. But the thing is this, the way that she kind of dragged her feet and still didn't tell a whole lot of the story, that kind of concerned me. I
Right.
don't like how black women are always dragging each other, or just women, period. But I'm talking about my own backyard, black women. But when it comes to them going after each other, they want to just let it hang all out, like that thing that was lying on Meg. And I don't
Right.
even want to mention her name. She don't deserve to be mentioned. See, that is what I have a problem with. But what I like about how Meg, she went down through the mire and she came up smelling like roses. Now that
Right.
I can rock with that. But she
I can
has so
rock
much
with it.
trauma. So that's all I'm saying. One thing I'm not gonna do, unless a black woman deserve it, I'm not gonna drag another black woman or another
Right.
woman, period. But mainly in my backyard, another black woman, I'm not dragging her for the filth unless she gives me a reason. You give me a reason, I'm gonna do it. You gave me, you're warranted that. But I'm
Right.
not gonna drag you and throw and put you above because he's a black man. No, I'm not
Mm-mm.
doing that. If you give me reasons, I'm taking you there. But if
Right.
you don't, I'm not doing that to another black woman. But this is all we see today. If my thing is, Jennifer knows what to do. She has it in her, because we can see how she does what she does with one woman, another black woman, as
Right.
opposed to a black man. So
Right.
that's why I'm
Yep.
side on her, and that's
Right.
what I have to say.
Right. I understand that one. Let me just say, Cheryl, you came up. What do you think?
Hi,
Thank
lady.
you,
Hi, Miss
Cynthia.
Pinkie. Hi,
Hello, how you
hi,
doing? And hi,
hi,
I said what I
Sunkist.
said.
Sunkist, right? Sunkist.
Hey, stay, Cheryl.
Hi, baby. How you doing? Hello,
Good,
everybody.
sweetheart. How are you? And
How you
we have.
doing?
I'm
Hey,
good, babe.
everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
And then we got, I
I just,
said what
I
I
just,
said.
I
I said
just,
what I said.
I
Hey,
just,
y'all.
listen. I try every day to try to rock with Jennifer. I try.
You know.
Jennifer continues to keep climbing from under one man and climbing under another man.
Hmm.
She now knows what Tim done. She now knows he's spending the rest of his life in prison, and he unalived his own nephew. Why
Yeah.
would you just not stay to yourself? Just stay to yourself as a woman. Like,
Hmm.
listen, I've been with a few no good dudes. I'm done. I'm gonna stay to myself. I'm gonna get to know who I am, get to know
Hmm.
what I'm about and what I want in life and what I want out of a man. Then to
Hmm.
just continue to keep crawling from under one disaster into another disaster. This new guy she's with now has a criminal record.
Right.
Allegedly, he assaulted some woman.
Right. And
Allegedly,
everybody been trying to tell her, but
allegedly, and it's hopelessly in love or not. It's not worth you ending up unalived by some of these crazy psychotic men who feel that the woman now, these men now feel like you're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to
Mhm.
provide for them. They should be able to drive your car, spend your money. These are not the average men that we once knew from back in the day when men worked for their money. These men
Yeah.
now they want you to protect them and take care of them. And I think
Oh,
we
you
already
are
know
so
one.
right.
We know one already. We
Hmm.
already know one.
Hmm.
So it gets to the point where you got to say to yourself, you know what? I want to get to know who I am. I'm going to take a long trip somewhere, go somewhere and get to know who I am. I'm not dating anybody right now, considering everything that I've been through. When is Jennifer going to come to that point of realization? Will her life have to be in danger? What will it take for her to just say, let me just stay to myself? And
Right.
if the right man come my way, then maybe I'll take a risk. Maybe I'll leap. But
Right.
when you're out here looking for a man, you're going to look for something and you're going to get what you that you pray that you would never find. looking for a man. And women kill me with this. Why look for a man? If the right man is meant for you, he'll come your way.
He will
You ain't
come
have to
your
look.
way.
He'll come your way. You know if he's a good man. But Jennifer, she's just, I don't know. Her and Evelyn, I don't know. Evelyn the same way. She the same way. Just, I mean, Jennifer, only difference with Jennifer is that she's not a gold digger because Jennifer got money.
Right. She do come from a family with
from a family of money.
Right.
And they know that. That's why they prey on her. Well, in the fact she's still. Let me chime in and say this. I said what I said. Speak. One thing I had said in the chat earlier. I said that they always ask why. What did you like? What did you see in him? Well, because I love him, and I said this earlier. And I'm always saying this whenever I talk to young women or just women in general. The question is, it's not that you whether you love him or not, because that's established. The question is, does he love you? And is that enough? And if that is so, then what does that look like? Right. Because if you don't love yourself in the appropriate way, then you don't know exactly what love looks like and how to read it and how to know. Because if you don't know, then you don't know what it would take for him to love you properly, because you don't know how to love yourself properly.
Right. Cheryl dropped down. Cheryl, I just dropped the link since I see that you something must have happened when she dropped down. But you can come back up when you get ready, okay? Also, I said what I said. What do you got to say about this? Oh,
hi everyone.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Hi everyone. I just think that Sunkiss is right on the money. She said a lot of things that I was already thinking, but I also want to add to her commentary.
Wait, Jennifer, 1 minute, Cheryl. You need to connect your mic and your cams. It's not letting me bring you up. Can you drop right down and try it again? Because it's not letting me bring you up. I see you trying to come up, but it's not letting me. I'm sorry about that. Said what I said.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just waiting for her to come back up. Go ahead.
One more thing I want to bring a point up. It said that, on the social media posts or just going around that her father took her to school in a Porsche, right?
Right.
Wow.
Okay. So what type of relationship did she have with her father? Did he teach her anything about men? And what type of, I just wonder what type of home environment that she was raised in for her to allow these men to treat her the way that she's being treated. It's like, it's like she was raised in a single household without a father and without an example. So I just wonder what type of an example did she have to pick a man, because most of the time, if you have a mother and a father, your father is always going to let you know the do's and don'ts about men because he's a man himself. And so I don't know if she didn't listen to him or if he didn't inform her or she saw her mother get treated like this. I don't know what the deal is, because it seems like you said, she's just picking and choosing anybody, not vetting anybody, not requiring anything of anybody. And it may be because she has money, because a lot of times when women have money, they're flipping the script these days. Some of these women are just letting these guys ride off of their coattails. And because they don't need anything from them, all that's required is you show up in public with me, you show up on Instagram with me, you just be there for me for my eye candy, and whatever you do to me in this relationship, I'll deal with it because you're my man. And so I don't understand why all of these professional women, especially the ones that have a few coins, I don't understand why they're not vetting these guys, because everybody know that fraud and scams is the new crime these days.
Right.
It's like it's real easy to do, especially with being on the internet and having all of these gadgets where you can, these Apple trackers, and you can track anybody you can find out information about anybody, because all of our information is so out there for everyone to look at. And so, I don't have a five coins, but if I'm gonna get with someone, I'm definitely gonna vet them and find out what's going on with them. And
Mhm.
they want to go to social media and cry and say, well, this dude did this and this dude did that. He took my truck, he took my money, he did me bad. Well, if you're gonna go to social media when you get done wrong, then if you don't want to vet anybody, I would go to social media and ask them, do anybody know this dude?
Exactly. Right. You're right. I love it.
Right.
Instead of after the fact,
Right.
do it before you get taken advantage of, since you putting all your business out there anyway.
Right.
You. That's so well said. I
And,
said what I said. I like what you said. That's it.
right. I did too. I love it.
That's
And you know what? One thing about her, when they went on their first official date,
Hmm.
somehow it got to his birthday. What's your, how you want to know what your zodiac sign, what's your birthday, and all this and stuff. He said his birthday was the same day. It's supposed to be. Oh, I didn't know that. That's the day her mother passed away.
oh
Was
my.
the day he used as his birthday.
See, they be finessing them. They be finessing them.
Yes, he did.
But
And the other
know,
things, huh?
I'm sorry. Go on. No, go
The
on.
other
What were you
things
saying?
that he used, and she thought maybe, her mom was sending her a sign, because a lot of the stuff he was saying, it was like, this is too perfect. Yeah, that's the same day. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming back up. That's the same day her mother passed away.
Yeah.
And nobody. I'm not saying anything about the mom, because that's my mother passed away, so I understand that. But it was
Okay, I'm
like
here,
this
Miss
man
Pinkie.
was, huh?
I'm back.
Okay,
Thanks to my,
thank you, Cheryl. But
thanks to
he
my
was
genius
using.
daughter, my genius daughter. Say hi to Miss Pinkie. Hi, Miss Pinkie.
Okay, tell her I said hi. Tell her I said hi.
You need to learn how to use the phone.
Oh,
I'm an
my
old
Lord.
lady. I keep telling her I'm an old lady. I don't know how to do this technology stuff.
Don't worry about it, Cheryl. That's what they say to all of us.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and finish these few little slides here, because there's other victims. And like the one I told you that has a master's degree, he convinced her to help him. But he came to her with all this flash of money, right? But then he wants her to get on a pole and start dancing on the pole.
Just
And
don't
then
understand.
she, the pole where you take your shirt off, your top off, that little thing that she had on, that little, and dancing partially nude for money. And then she had to make sure she give all the money to him. And he had her to open up an account, a checking account, an account. And both names was on it, right? Because he said he's doing this for her, doing this so they can have money to get married and do this and do that, right? So she kept saying to herself, why I have a whole master. Why am I on a pole? That's not the only job I can do. I had a job before I met you. A career before I met you. Now I'm dancing on a pole for men that I don't even know.
Wow.
Right. And so
Pinkie, can I interrupt you for a second?
yeah, go ahead.
Can you give me your cash out?
Okay. Oh Lord, thank you. I'm gonna let it run across.
Okay, yeah, just bring it across.
Okay.
So we can,
Okay, thank you. There it is, right there.
As
It's
soon as
run across.
Miss Pinkie,
Huh?
as soon as my money gets straight, I'll send you something. I promise. I promise.
Cheryl, you don't have. Cheryl,
My daughter just graduated from college and she's looking for work, and she is killing me. I'm practically crawling.
oh my God.
Where'd your daughter graduate from?
She graduated from Lehman College. She got a bachelor's degree in health services
Oh
administration.
my God, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. I'm so proud.
Congratulations, to baby.
I'm so proud of her, which is why I'm always broke.
Girl, we need to send you. We need to send you a cash app for the job.
We need to send you a cash app.
Jesus
Yes,
Lord,
you hold on to your cash app, because you're taking
God.
care of that baby.
God.
Right.
That baby's gonna need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she needs so much stuff, you know, and I got to get her started because you know she's looking for work now, and
Mm-hmm.
you know I'm not gonna, you know, she know I got her back through everything. I'll go without just to make sure she got. So it's okay. I just want to make sure she's good. That's all. I just,
Right,
oh God, money's killing
right.
me.
And let me just say, we got Jennifer Marie
Thank y'all
in the
so
chat.
much for offering, y'all.
Thank you, Jennifer Marie, for coming to the chat, the Pink
Hi,
House.
Jennifer.
And thank you, Rue, Lei, for being here as well, since I didn't get a chance to say it. Jennifer Marie for coming. Let me just see. And thank you, Cheryl, for offering that. But you take care of baby girl, because I know with anything, because, you know, let her go off to college. You got enough trying to take her, and you know, girls are more
Right,
expensive than boys.
right. I just purchased her a brand new laptop. You know, a
Yeah.
MacBook. You know, and I said, you know, she did so great in school, and I'm so proud of her. There's nothing I won't give her. Nothing,
Right.
nothing. You know,
Right.
life. I give her my life if I have to.
Yeah,
And Cheryl,
congratulations.
you supposed to be contacting me so I can for your address. Send me
Oh
that
yeah, I
address.
will today. Definitely,
Okay.
definitely today. Yes.
All right. And
And Miss
thank
Pinkie, I just wanted to say, you know, these young ladies need to learn everything that glitter is really not gold. And
Exactly.
if it's too good to be true,
Huh? It
if it
is.
looks like it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it's not true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's exactly what she said. This
Exactly.
seems to be too good. Right.
But you know
Um,
what? He played on on Jennifer's emotions, and that's what they tend to do, is to play on the soft spots, because they know women went off of emotions, and women always go by the sweet nothings whispered in their ears,
right.
and that's what con artists do. But what I said when you said that her dad would take her to school, and the fact she had two parents. What did he do? What he didn't do? What did he set examples? Did he talk with her? Clearly, they didn't have a good dialogue.
Right.
He didn't set a good example. So going back, we have to keep in mind that, like they say, like 90% of our language are nonverbal. I think 80 to
Mhm.
90% are nonverbals. So if he has set an example, let's just say he didn't really talk, quote unquote, talk to her, which that was good communication is always vital.
Mhm.
But let's just say he wasn't good with verbal communication. His
Mhm.
nonverbals would have been just as important had he set the
Exactly.
example. Because just like Sierra said, when she was with Future, she said she knew that it wasn't right. She said so even when she got herself caught up, it didn't feel right because
Mhm.
she kept falling back on the way that her dad treated her mother. His
Right.
nonverbal, her dad's nonverbal resonated with her. And she knew while she was with Future, the nonverbals did not size up correctly with her. And she knew she had to do something different.
Right.
Now, was she attracted to Future? Did she like the bad boy? We always like the bad boys every so often.
Right.
But it was something that it didn't sit right in her crawl, in her gut. So she had to go find her dad, which ran her to Russell. And even though people criticize her, whatever, at the end of the day, Russell's doing something right because she's still there. So
Right.
What?
that it was the nonverbals that made her go to Russell. Going back to Jennifer, if her dad's nonverbals resonated with her,
Mm-hmm.
she wouldn't be still picking the same type of guy. So somewhere down the line, she's running after her dad.
Mhm.
So her
Well,
dad's
sometimes
nonverbals are in those guys.
he must have treated her mom bad for her to even, you know,
Exactly.
he must have not been good to her mother either.
Exactly. She's dating her dad over and over because she's doing it again. You think about, for instance, you think about um, someone that's a celebrity or someone that's trying to be a celebrity. If you give someone talk to someone and they had put out a good song and it's just a one hit wonder, we don't think about those people. We just say, oh, that was
Mhm.
one good song. They were a flop.
Right.
They did it once. But you think about a Beyonce. She did it once, and then all of a sudden Jay-Z did it once, and they said, okay, do it again. They did it again. They did it again.
Oh,
They did
Right.
it again. They become successful because they keep doing it over and over and over.
Right.
So they're successful. When a person does something over and over and over and keep doing it, that's what we pay attention to. We pay attention to the pattern.
Right.
it's,
So whatever they're successful at, whether they're successful at failing, that's what they're known to do. So she's known for continuing this pattern. She is somewhere down the line, she's dating her dad. That's all she's used to. Her dad did that to
Mhm.
her mom.
Right.
Right.
Because
Okay.
Sierra did it once, and it was a one hit wonder. She did it once, and she didn't do it again.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, good.
What you say, Cheryl?
No. I wanted to say also thank you, Jennifer Marie. She said very, very
Very
excited.
good.
Praying she
Yes.
finds a good job very soon. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Thank you, and for life 69. And thank you, Miss Reese.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. She'll find one. Thank
Okay.
you.
And for life, you're up here. What you got
Yes,
to say?
ma'am. First, hello and thank you for having
You're
me
welcome.
up on your panel. I just wanted to say I agree with the ladies, but I'm also looking at the other side. Like they talked so much about Jen's father, but I'm looking at Jen's mother and
Yeah.
what she accepted.
Exactly.
Because if her father didn't give her good examples, her mother accepted it. So she looks
Exactly.
for a man with those same features of her father,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
but she accepts it like her mother. And I saw the show, and the
I'm
lady, the
glad.
clear
Thank
lady,
you.
the clear lady that came onto the show, that brought the show on with Jen, she came from the show. It's not on anymore, but it's called The Con.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
where, they was doing these massive million and billion-dollar cons on people. That
Right.
lady is the one who brought it on with Jen. And if the guy, he's doing his homework on these women, but the women
Hmm.
aren't doing their homework on the man. Like you
Right.
Exactly.
say, it's about show. They want to be able to say they got a man and look
Hmm.
at me, be jealous of me because look at me, because
Hmm.
nobody looks at me. And, I got this guy,
Right.
but they're looking in the garbage for
Right.
men. She need to stay
Right.
out the garbage, but she need to be by herself, basically, like the
Thank you.
ladies were saying.
Hmm.
They need to stay by themselves, understand why am I picking these type of men?
Hmm.
Understand what am I bringing to the table that attract these type of men. So
Hmm.
maybe you need to look at yourself and sit back and not be so much on what to show, but what I can do to change. If I want this man like this, then whatever your standards are, and set some standards.
Right.
Hmm.
Don't go
Hmm.
underneath your standards. If he doesn't meet
Hmm.
your standards, you know what? There's a lid for every pot out there.
There you
Right.
go.
That is
So
I
true.
like
go find your lid and stop
There you
trying
go.
to put
And
a square and a triangle.
Hmm.
right.
That's all I have to say about that
I
part.
love
But
it.
yeah, I
And
saw
I
the
love
show.
it.
It was very, very good and very interesting. And I didn't know it was going to be to that extent. I thought the show was going to be some crazy stuff. Jim was coming up. I said, okay, I'll give it a chance and watch
right.
the first episode. But it's going to be, it's a great show. I recommend everyone to watch it
Right.
because
And it comes
especially with
on
the,
VH1. Um,
yes,
and what day did this come on? What's today? It came. I need to.
Today
I
Wednesday.
think was
Was
it
it?
Sunday? Sunday it came on, I
I
think. I'm
think it
not sure.
was. It comes on the
Was
same
it
day
Sunday?
that Basketball Wives come on.
Yeah, as soon as it goes off, it comes
Right.
on.
It comes on
Okay.
then.
Yes.
And
Right.
Yes.
sometimes I wish. Sometimes I mean, because I love good times. I know we all love good times.
Right.
Oh yes.
I love that's
That's my
legendary,
favorite. That's
classic,
all we had.
Right.
Right.
classic. If
Right.
there were
But
more fathers like James, you see how James was when it came to
Yeah.
Thelma? If there was
mm-hmm.
more
Yes.
fathers like James that say, you come near my daughter, do anything to my daughter, I'm coming after you. That's how
Yeah.
Right.
James was.
Yes.
If more
Yes.
daughters had fathers like that, a lot of creeps like Martell and a lot of those men would not even dare think about coming near her to do anything to her because those fathers are going to be up in their face
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
Yes.
because they're not
But the whole
intimidated
thing
by
about it,
mothers like they are fathers
right.
because
But the whole thing
men are
about
always
it,
more intimidated by men, you
the
know.
whole thing about it in for life and Cheryl, Jennifer carried herself like she, like she's just everything.
Right. She acts all bougie
Well,
and
that's what says she's a shell. She's hollow.
Yes.
That's a shell. That's a
mhm,
pretense. She's not all that she tries to pretend to be. That's so not real. She's
mhm.
pretentious. Very pretentious.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
And
Now,
broken. Yeah.
that's why
right.
women, yes, she's very broken. And that's why women have to keep in mind, like someone said earlier, I think it was I said what I said how basically she leads with her bag, with her purse. And
Mm,
she feels to a certain degree she has to flag her bag. Although she doesn't want to have to do that. And many there's so many layers to her that are so broken, but she leads with her bag. And the thing is this,
Mhm.
with a woman, we have to remember, and so many of these guys are trying to make you feel like that you don't that no, that's not the way to be. That you're not we are always have to remember that we are the complement. We are a commodity. And I'm not saying to do it in an arrogant way. We have to remember that we are a compliment to a man. Now, is a man
Right.
a good color? Yes, he is. But we're the accent color. If
Right.
there's a beautiful color, we come to pop that color, to
Right.
complement that color. So the thing is, we my man said, what you gonna bring to the table, you let him know. First of all, standards. First five letters of the word standard is STAND. You stand on your standards. You never bend. And
Right.
you have to keep in mind that we are the table. The only job we have as women to make sure that our table is made of good quality. Our only job is to shop to make sure that our tables from Lowe's, from Home Depot, or whatever, are made of the finest quality. We
Mhm.
make sure that we are doing our jobs to make sure that we go to therapy, to make sure that our emotions, our mental, our spiritual, our physical is of top notch. We don't budge. Our tables are made of fine quality. So when they come to bring whatever it is that they are supposed to bring as men, real men, that
Right.
we are made of good quality so that we are able to handle whatever it is that they are supposed to bring. That is
Right.
it. We
I
are
tell my daughter,
we
look,
are a fine commodity. That
look,
other than that, that is it. You don't make no man make you feel you have to water down anything.
Mm-mm.
That is it.
Mm-mm. No.
that's
No.
how I got my daughter. That's how I got my daughter through college. I put her in front of that mirror and I said, "Look at yourself.
There's
You're
some
flawless."
noise coming. Can while Shirley's talking, can everybody mute for a moment? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's how I raised my 27-year-old daughter. Got her through college, and I put a mirror. I put her right in front of that mirror and let her look at herself and let her see you are important. You're a queen, and any man that doesn't treat you that way, any man who loves you less than you love yourself, that's not the man for you. In
right,
fact, you don't even need to be dating right now. You young, you got your whole life ahead of you. Get to know who you are. Get to know yourself as a person and what you want out of life.
right,
Never let a man define who you are as a woman, because a lot of these women let men define them. You know,
right,
without a man on their arm, they feel like they're nobody, and I just don't get why. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't get it. Like, if you don't have a man on your arm, you feel like you're a less of a woman.
right.
When
And
really, if you wait for the right man to come along, you'll find that you'll feel more of a woman than you would if you was with a no good man. You
right.
feel less of a woman when you're with a no good man. So why get with a no
I
good
agree
guy?
with you, Cheryl. I
Yeah.
Crazy,
agree.
crazy.
And
I
Let me
just
just
we
think
say
always
this
feel like
also.
we
Huh?
always feel like that we have to sit and be chosen. That is
Right,
not how the nature, the animal kingdom. When it comes to that one bird, it's all black with the blue at the front. The birds actually do dances so that to see which the female bird, which one she wants to pick. She
right,
pick and chooses the bird.
right,
We are the ones that's supposed to pick and choose her. When Eve was created, she came and everything was done. Adam did everything so that he could have her fulfilled and happy. He did
right,
everything. She just showed up to everything that was perfect. The bird that goes, I mean, the bee, he goes around and pollinate. He goes to her, to the flower, to pollinate, to make sure everything is done perfectly for the flower. The flower has to
hmm,
do is smell good, to
right,
open up and be pretty. We are the ones that's supposed to sit still and just do our job is to smell good and be pretty. Now, of course, we are more than that, of course. What I'm saying is we are not supposed to break our necks. We are the ones supposed to do the choosing. And
right.
women out nowadays be popping and jumping and being naked and doing all this stuff so that we can be chosen, not the kid. No trust. Not truck, not the
You
kids.
said they jumping and popping. Oh my Lord.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Oh
I never
Lord.
seen
I
anything. I
like
never
that
seen
one.
anything like it. I never seen anything like it. You
Yes.
need a man to validate who you are as a woman. You know, when you can just look in the mirror and see that you're a woman and you're a beautiful woman. You don't need no man
Right.
to tell you that. You should know that.
I
Please.
love
You need
that.
to know
Uh,
uh, what your self-worth is,
right. Know your
Right.
self
and
worth. Know your worth.
know your self-worth.
Yes.
And if you love yourself, you have to love yourself first before you can go out and give love or even receive love.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
have to love yourself. And you, like you say, back in times of good times, James remind me so much of my dad,
Yeah. Mine too.
Right.
you know that nobody is going to be asking you out on no date or anything. You got to bring him to that house to meet your
Right.
father
Exactly.
first,
Exactly.
Right. Let me see what he
and
looks like. Let me
it,
see his eyes, because we
yes,
can look at a man or a young guy and look at his eyes, or we can look at his body language, or the way he's saying things, the way he
yes,
represents himself when he first walk up. It's like, no, okay, yeah,
yes.
I'm big on
And
saying,
like I said,
show me your work, show me your
right,
company, and I'll tell you your work. Show me your company,
exactly.
and I will tell you your work. And I'm big on that. Mm-mm.
Me too. But I tell my
right.
daughter
But
the same. I told her the same thing. Please, please, if his pants are hanging all the way past his underwear
yes,
I said, listen, don't even. He not even getting in the building. He not even getting over. He not coming nowhere near you. Period. Because I already know he's a thug. And
Hmm.
exactly.
those street dudes, them are the ones that'll turn your life upside down when you start messing with those street men. Those
Right.
men who
Exactly.
from the street.
And
Yes, and I see.
you don't have to necessarily have a father, because I didn't have a father growing up, but
Right.
my mom taught me about men. I
Right.
watched my mom, and she
True.
taught me. She was a
Yes,
great
that's good.
example
Yes, true.
of being a single mother, because
Mm-hmm.
everybody don't have a father.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like in for life
Right.
said, your mom. If you just watch your mom can teach you a lot.
Right.
And she didn't have all the
Oh, yeah,
answers.
she has taught me a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
and my mom didn't
Nobody
have all the
does.
answers, and none
Yeah.
of us went to jail. None of us, did anything that
Right.
was, not good in society. She just taught us to be strong women. She taught us to have a
Yes.
nest egg and just not let a man treat you any kind of way.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yes. No, I
true.
learned a
Right.
lot from both my parents.
Right.
Right.
And my mother was there just as much as my father. But because they've been married 63 years until he passed. He just passed December of last year.
Oh, I'm sorry to
But
hear
yeah.
that.
Oh, sorry
Oh,
to hear that.
thank you. But no, I had a long time with him, over 60 years with him. So I'm
Wow.
happy
Okay.
for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But um the thing I'm saying is that knowing your self-worth. I see too many, because me and my husband, we've been married over 20 something years,
Oh,
and
great.
I see that, but that's my second marriage. My first one was, even though like you said, I had two great parents, I still had a bum magnet for my first husband, but I was
Right.
very
Right.
young back then. But I
Mm-hmm.
took almost 15 years by myself before
Right.
I got into the second marriage,
See?
and um but what I was getting back to was that, knowing your self-worth. I see too many of these young girls when they're going out with these guys. These women or these young girls are dressed so pretty, and they just look so, dressed for
Right.
whatever occasion they're going to. And these guys are in these wholly cut out jeans, and they're sagging, and they're,
Ugh.
no tie, and they look just, I mean, and I'm like,
Ugh.
even my husband is saying, what's wrong with this picture, and these women are giving their best, and these men don't feel they have to give their best, and a lot of it because they're mama boys, they mother's doing everything for them, or the streets are raising them,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
they're not being set with good examples from good men or
Right.
mothers that are there.
Right.
So those are the same kids when we were in high school back in the day that that boy didn't want nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
And because he out there getting the one that's easy. But then
Right.
when you get grown, he the one that wants to marry you now. And now he's worried
Right.
about his daughter, But it's crazy. And
And
as
some
far as
of
that
these.
show that I'm gonna get off, as far as the show, Jen is just, first she's bougie and she needs to stop that. But that's her. That's her makeup. She
Mm-hmm.
wants to be bougie. She wants everyone to be jealous of her and look at
Mm-hmm.
me and
Yeah.
see what I got. That she's going around finding the wrong men that's doing her. And until she learned to take just take a time out,
Hmm.
until she takes that time out, do her assignments from her therapist and listen to her therapist, not just hear her, but actually
Mm-hmm.
listen to what she's saying and do the work. She gonna constantly be picking up bum act because she's already got one now that we're getting ready to see. She got it was
Right.
$750 that she got taken for that
Mm-hmm.
puppy from that guy. Then we're hearing he's been in jail in prison for 10 years, but still not saying he
Oh,
can't come out and and change his life. That's totally
Right.
what he can do. But she's already, from what it looking, she's on another spiral down to another black hole. So
yeah.
that's all I had to say. But
Mm-hmm.
I
Thank
thank you
you.
very much.
You
Yes.
are
Yeah.
welcome, Info Life. I love
Love
your
the info life.
insight.
I loved it. Oh my
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I
Thank
love you
you.
too,
God.
and love all of you. Bet we could do a big old group hug.
We just could, yes, big group
There's
hug.
some
Thank
powerful
you.
ladies here. I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
Hi, Aunt Debbie. Is Aunt Debbie here?
Thank
Miss
you. Hi, Aunt
Debbie,
Debbie.
hello.
Aunt,
Good
Hello.
afternoon, ladies. Good
Aunt Debbie.
afternoon.
What did you say, Info
Aunt
Life?
Debbie.
I was saying hi to Aunt Debbie, but she probably could be my sister, but I
I love
but
Aunt
she'll be
Debbie.
my
Oh,
aunt today.
Aunt Debbie is in the house.
She in the
Yes,
house.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello,
yes.
ladies. Can
Thank
y'all hear
you.
me?
Hey, Mama.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
Oh,
on that new computer of yours or on your phone?
I'm
Mm-hmm.
on the computer.
Oh, you
I'm
making
having
use
some
of that.
challenges. How y'all doing this afternoon?
I'm glad to see you up.
Yes.
I've been in the chat, but um, I've been listening. It's been great conversation. First of all, hey Pinky, how you
Hello.
doing? How all you ladies doing? May God bless you.
Hello.
Um,
Hello,
God
my
bless you,
love.
baby.
my take on this is from another angle. Some women, when they've been abused by men and been in these type of relationships, they get comfortable and they seek those type of relationships because if you do the same thing, you're gonna get the same results. And some
Exactly.
women, with that, doing that, they learn that that's the only way they can get an attention.
Mm-hmm.
So they go for those relationships so these men could do these things to them so they can get the attention that they really need when they really need help and shouldn't
Yep.
be in a relationship.
Telling
You
the
Yeah,
truth.
know,
that's a good point.
That is. It sure
That's a
is.
great point.
Sure
I
is.
never thought of it that
Me
way.
neither. Me neither.
You know
I ain't,
what, Debbie?
I ain't
That's a
think of
good
it that
point.
way
'Cause
either.
think about when she was in their relationship with Evelyn, even their
Right.
friendships. She likes
Mm-hmm.
abusive relationships.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
Some
You
women
know what?
seek
That's a good
abusive
point.
relationships to get attention because they feel that's the only way they can get it, and they use that to get it.
Oh, we know one too, don't we, Aunt Debbie? We know one.
Or they see it as love.
We know
Like they
one.
like men that beat them.
Bird.
If you beat me, then you love me. If you're nice to me, then you're weak.
But even if it
Wow.
means,
And that's
but
one thing we need to
even if it
come out of
means you
that
might
one.
be, even if it means you might be unalived,
Right.
is it worth
And
it
that's
That's a
to be
what
lot.
happened in a
unalived?
lot of cases. And that's what happened in a lot of cases. They become unalived.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's true.
That's living a dangerous.
Breathing,
It's
but
living on the
That's
unalive.
edge.
Yep.
dangerous. Ooh.
And
You know
the
what?
men can smell they can look at the fear. They know who these guys, they know who have low self-esteem. They
Right.
know who to prey on.
Yes.
They just know
Right.
it.
A lot of these women end up
Yep.
Right.
unalived. That's my thing. That's the
Let me
scary part.
thank you guys. Hello, Greta Lee, for coming into the Pink House. We
Hi,
got a
Hi,
hot
Greta.
topic
Greta.
Hi,
on here
Greta Lee.
today.
Our Rue LEI is really making a lot of good points.
Let me just
I
see.
see.
Let me see. I'm going to go from the bottom up. Let me see.
Making
First,
ghetto
12 minutes
choices.
into your
Yeah.
life, Pinkie, I love your channel. I can be sure you will be on a long time. Thank you, Greta Lee. Let me see. Makes a lot of sense. Running the same program. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Women of the standards would love this.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'd
Me
never looked
neither.
at that's the angle I would have never come from. That's a
Never,
good
me neither.
point.
Me neither. Very good point. That definitely is.
That's
Well,
very
Because
good.
it's
you
Yes.
seen your
self-abuse.
friends, you seen people that do that. They just do it, they keep picking the same kind of guys over and
Right.
over and over
Over and
again.
Over and
over.
over.
Yeah.
But you have to look at the behavior. That's
Yeah.
self-abuse. They've been abused so long in so many relationships where it comes from their family, men, and they're just used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then they
Yes.
Yeah.
start
While
abusing
It's like
Debbie
a
people
talking,
that
let me
become
generational
jump in
curse.
abusive.
for a moment.
And I
Um,
also seen men go through that too. I have a
Mm-hmm.
friend of mine. He was in the military with me, and known him for many years. And he always picked women that are broke. They always in need of something. And I think he has this Captain Save a Soul. He want to Captain Save him. He want to save him. He want to save him. And he has ran through so much money trying to save him. Now he's
right.
in his 70s, hanging out in the Philippines and saving some soul over there. So he's a black man and really is just lost. And
Wow.
Lord.
I mean, I've just watched him for 40 years. I've watched him just
Mm-hmm.
go from women to women to women to women to women. And every time, and me as a friend who's been his friend all that time, introduced him to one of my friends.
Uh-huh.
She had a great job, making her six figures and college educated, just and really was very woman that was by herself. She did have never had no children. She loved herself and she knew her self-worth. They end up becoming friends other than being together because he ain't have no one to save. There's nothing to save with her. She wants
Right.
someone she can share her things with, who can bring the same to the table. Then
Right.
he went right back, went to Jamaica, got him a Jamaican woman. Nothing against Jamaican women, but went and got him a Jamaican woman. And she had him open up her restaurant, and he had people stealing in a restaurant. Just took him for his money, stole his car. He had to get
Mm-hmm.
the repo people to steal it back for him. I mean, he just been through so
Just,
much, and
just
my
Gre-
heart goes out to him, but it's nothing I can do now. We're older now, so
right.
but
And Greta Lee makes some good points here too. Greta Lee said, "I cannot imagine a man beating me as being loved."
Ooh, that
yeah,
is
but a lot
true.
of women see
Yeah.
that.
And
I've
then she
seen
Right.
that.
says, also, I know you have I know
Have
you
to
have got
be
to be
kidding.
kidding. Jennifer Williams let a con man take her money, and now she wants the public help. No, man, not today. No, ma'am, not today. Well, she's with a man now that got a criminal record.
Right. She,
Yeah,
But
and she just spent
right.
$750 for a puppy that they can't have,
Right.
and he told her the moment they spent the money, he says, "I think this was a sham." He
Ooh,
was probably
Lord.
part of it.
Right. And Greta Lee said, did Jennifer learn her lesson from Tim Norman from Sweet
exactly,
Lies? That was a
Oh,
big lesson to
he
learn.
unalived his nephew.
Right.
yes.
And he's still in the popo. That would have
Yeah,
been a red
he
flag.
ain't going to the jail for the rest of his
Sad.
life. He going to prison for the rest of his life.
Right. Now, let me just say this. We
Crazy.
are, I do have, remember I told you there was other victims. There's one that I do have on my slide. I want to make sure we get to her. And then the next, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it, guys? Or today, Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
tomorrow's
today's
Thursday.
No,
Wednesday.
tomorrow's
Okay,
Thursday.
tomorrow is
Tomorrow's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Because I do want to probably, I want to pick back up on part 2 of this the following day because there's other victims, and I want to make sure I get into this here as well. I got it on a slide, but I got it so I can read from the printout. But let me just bring up this other young lady, not young lady, but let me just bring her up so I can give a little, because that way when we do talk about the part 2, because she's also in part 2 of it with some more people as well. So I want to make sure I do that. Now, this is the another woman. She's not the one that's, let me see, can I bring up the one from the, this is, well, let me, this one here is the one, she's another victim. Okay. She's a mother of 2. She have 2 beautiful young girls. Look like they're elementary school. And also, when he met her at she was in, you know how you're in looking at cars. You're out looking at cars. And then he approached her. It's like he approached her and put on his charm and everything. I forgot the question that he asked her, and she thought he was very polite. He was putting on that love bombing role, or whatever you all want to call it, and she thought he was very handsome, very polite, and everything. And from then, while he was after he introduced himself, he did ask her for her phone number. She thought, well, she's single and everything. Why not? So she gave him her phone number, and he typed it in his phone and everything. And soon after, they start dating and getting together, and smash and stuff like that. And then he played the role of really liking her. Being very respectful as a person that her daughters could look up to. You know what I mean? And so and he bought them, I think, some scooters for Christmas or something.
Yes, he did.
Was it Christmas in for life?
Scooters.
Scooters. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, it was scooters. He bought them. Yes.
Right. And so he bought the scooters and everything, but he convinced her he needed her social security number. That's the oddest thing. Why do a man need you? But if he is not my husband, why do you need my social
I'm starting a
security
business. Yes.
Yeah, for a business. I forgot
for a loan.
Yeah, for a loan. So
yes.
She, I think after he's smoozing her and pow, not pow, bang bang, and all this and stuff, she. What she gives him her social security number, and from there you can see it that she called him Aaron, where somebody else was calling him Nick and all this. But Aaron Nichols got me for 11 cars, opened bank accounts, and wrote fraudulent checks in my name. He just did her so terrible. Where one day opened up all these, basically it was leaked out. You buy these cars, and then you let other people, you lease them out to other people. What's it called? Leasing? In for life. What's it called? Leasing? You buy the cars.
Yeah.
And people that can't get the credit, can't afford with their credit to get a car.
Co-signing or
co-signed. Leasing. It's either leasing or co-signing.
Right. But they're in her name. But then you're gonna, like some people, they got the money, like just say the pimps on the street, or the people that got money, but they can't afford to go and buy a car because of their credit.
Right. So they have you either co-sign.
She co-signed the car for him.
Right. Well, she knew about 2 of them, but she was supposed to just get her car. And she knew 2. He said he wanted to get him 1 and her 1. Right.
He bought those 2 cars in the same, but I thought he bought several cars in one day.
He did later. He did. Right. He ended up getting several cars later, but he bought those 2 and 1. Day. Right. And then what made them come on her job site? The FBI came on her job site and told her that that car was involved in a robbery.
Right. Oh, wait,
one
that's
of those.
the part I want to show later.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I don't
no,
want to
no,
get ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
actually,
Yes.
no, you're great.
Uh-huh.
Let me just,
Yes.
no, that's it. Right, the FBI, the F, did come on her job,
Oh, the F.
and
I'm sorry. The F. Yes. Yes.
yeah, they did come on
Yes.
her job and everything, and
Yes.
you don't want them people to come on your job. That's like
No.
that's like crazy. But anyway, they came on a job and asked her about did she own this type of car or this car, and she said yes. And they said that car was I can't remember because it was late. That's why
And
I
then
got
they
the
told him what
story.
his real name was. Yes. But she knew it was something wrong with him asking her social security number. And she
Right,
knew it was wrong, but she still gave it to him.
right,
And she and when the F came to her job, she knew, they told her what his real name was, Aaron. I think Aaron,
right.
his name,
They did.
and she knew him as Nick,
Right,
or yeah, as Nick, I think.
right. She
And
did.
that's when they was telling her the car was involved in a robbery, and we have these bank accounts and fraudulent
Right,
checks in her name, and
right. It was a whole
it,
lot of stuff.
it was a
Uh,
mess. And the
right,
girl in the stripper pole, that was the master's degree, she gave him over $500,000
right.
being on that pole,
And
and
never
had to
got a
give her
chance to
all her
spend
money.
any of it.
No, but
Right,
she
because he
went
actually
down the,
gave her a debit card for that bank account, but she wasn't ever able to be able to use it for some reason. It wouldn't let,
exactly.
and I think it was a fake one because she could never get
Yes.
into it, never be able to
Nope.
get no money or do anything. So every penny she made actually went directly to him. And she did
But
that role for a while until she came to her senses.
yeah, but what I don't understand is how she was so quickly to just uproot all her goods and leave and go to a place. And didn't she ever visit him? Didn't she ever date him to
Right,
visit, to know in Las Vegas where he actually lived? Because
right,
he went straight from the airport into a hotel he put her in. Talking
right.
about his house is being remodeled or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Oh, that was the worst
But
part.
I'll stay on the unremodeled
Right.
part. I'm not
He
going to
put her
stay in
in
no, oh
one
my
of
goodness.
them day, overnight
Daisy
hotel.
Inn,
We
extended
right,
stay.
right.
Yes.
Extended stay, and she couldn't understand if you got all this a house. Why am I staying in an extended stay and you're not staying there?
What about a
Exactly.
Airbnb? So, I mean, they didn't have a extended stay. What?
Right, right. He put her
Yes.
in one of those, and so I think one day when she came to her senses after stripping
Yes.
for so long and giving him
That's
all this
correct.
money. Somehow, I don't know how it came to, I got it probably in here, but since we're running out of time, that she did some type of Google search or something and pulled him up. And from there, she went to the house that was on the information. She went to the house and a woman opened the door and when
Yes.
which was his wife. But when she opened the door, it was a picture on the wall. You know how you got your picture of you and your man on your wall? There was a picture of him
Yes.
and her on the wall.
Wow.
Right. And she asked her questions. She just left and she said that was it for her. Once because she walked up to a big, beautiful house. Wasn't that a big, beautiful house in Full Life? Big,
Yes, it
beautiful
was
house.
beautiful.
Yes.
And this young lady here, Marie, she ended up losing her house
Yeah.
behind him.
To foreclosure.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Her
Sad.
credit was totally ruined from all those cars and everything he was getting in her name. She couldn't get nothing in her name no more. She eventually lost her home she's a single mom that her and her daughter's been living in. She has nothing now. Nothing.
So sad.
He took her for everything. And I think she gave him not just he was doing everything. I mean, just cars after
Everything.
cars
Yes.
and a name. And
They
it's like,
wouldn't need hound dogs to sniff for them. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Go on,
oh,
Auntie.
that's okay. Seemed like he had every woman for a different purpose. Wasn't it
Yes.
in for like? Seemed like
Yes.
every one
That's true.
was for a different purpose. You're
Different
for
purpose.
on my loans
But
and my cars. You're
Mhm.
to be on the pole and bring the money all to me.
Mhm.
And
But it was all
you're the
about
one that's going to
money.
be on my arm when I need to go somewhere and look pretty, Jennifer. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true. And
And
then had the
wait,
wife at the house. Yes.
right, and the wife at the house. Let me
Mhm.
just show you one thing. Here's the young woman that he had on the. I'm going to show you on the pole. And
VH1. Masters of manipulation and deception. He said he loves me, but I am not the only one. It's extremely dangerous. We are going to get justice, and it might not be through the court system.
did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I
Yes.
need to play it again? Just
What does she mean by that?
let me.
VH1. Masters of manipulation and deception. He said he loves me, but I am not the only one. It's extremely dangerous. We are going to get justice, and it might not be through the court system.
Ooh,
What does she mean? And it might not be through the court system. I mean, what is she gonna do?
Right. What
I
does that mean?
don't know. I
Nothing.
never
That's what I
could figure
said.
it
What
out.
does that mean?
Nothing.
But we're going to find out because it continues next week. So we're really going
Yes.
to find out. And
Um,
remember, that was a nugget I told you all about because
Yes.
we're coming at 2 hours. So we're not going to be long because we're going to continue this. But remember, there was a nugget, a little special thing I said it's going to just yesterday is to find out Tasha K10. Thank you for coming into the house. May, thank you for coming into the Pink House, May. And let me just see.
Hi, May May.
Yes, yes. Everybody give a shout out to May and
Hi,
Tasha
May.
K.
Hey, May.
Hello, May and Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Yeah, Trish, 10K. All right. Expose him. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna expose because most times they like the lady wrote that expert said, Bonita Alexander. They don't want to. The worst thing that they want is to be exposed. They don't want to see their picture all over the place. They don't want to see their real name all over the place because they want to go below the radar.
you just gonna
Sound
get
like
off to somewhere else and start over. They never stop. They never stop.
sound like Martell.
Right,
Yeah.
never stop. But
Mhm.
remember now, the thing there is a. Now let me just read this, guys, and then. And for like, did you fall off?
I did, but I'm back
Okay,
now.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me just say this here. Let me see. Greteley said he would not have stolen my car and still free. No. But she waited a while before she reported it. It was over a month or something before she went to the Popo to report this because she just assumed. But his story kept changing every day or every time she talked to him on the phone. And she never saw him back in person since she got back. They was always together. Now all of a sudden he ghosting her, and he don't call her. She have to call him.
She had hope. That's why.
That's why, and
She
she
had
will not
hope.
report it because she said eventually she think he's going to give it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I can't rock with her. I can't. I can't. I can't. Uh, I
Right,
can't.
right. But
But
under
the
there was several complaints on here, and anybody can pull up this report number. I'm going to put the report number here. Well, I'll just show it to you. I'll just show it to you.
But you know what, Auntie? Well,
Huh?
a woman of her caliber, with the money that she claims to have,
Right,
she could pay anyone to vet. And she don't even have to do it. She could just throw some money, probably a few dollars, and be like, vet this person for me. Because
right,
I've been through this before. Or just whatever, even if she has never been through it, she can just here. She has so many resources at her fingertips. So
right.
she's choosing this. So I can't feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Someone of in our position, we may have a minute to where we'd be like, okay, maybe a minute before I can get whatever. But her, really, she's choosing this. And Aunt Debbie made some good points. That's why I was like, yeah, I never would have thought of it that way. Because whatever we do as humans, we ask for a return. It's something we're getting from this, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And like I said, the fact that she chose Evelyn and stayed friends with Evelyn for so, yeah, I'm with Aunt Debbie. This is
Right.
what she's choosing. So no, I can't rock
Yes,
with
it's true.
her.
I agree.
Right. Now, here is this is from a rip-off report. Okay. And this is this is the complaint. And this is if you all can see it going across the bottom the top of it. You can, if anybody can use that report number over on the left-hand side, 742841, and it'll give you all the information. It gives you a lot of information on him. Okay. And I have more. I got other information and I'm going to show, but since we're going to throw that one in with next week, since we're running out of time. But Aaron Nichols, Las Vegas, Detroit, Atlanta, and Nevada. This man is all over the place. So he's not doing his con artist job. I call it, that's his job in one state. He's all over the place, right? And he had to be in California because when Jennifer met him
Yes.
and everything, you know, and then, she would, go back and forth to see him and he would do the same. But anyway, you can see the submit date. It was submitted Monday, June 20th, 2011. And then you can see the update and everything. But here it is right here was Aaron Nichols, Las Vegas, Detroit, Atlanta, Nevada, United States of America. I don't care about his phone number, but that's his phone number and everything. If anybody want to pull it up and cuss him out, don't say I tell you to do it. But they've got down here category auto dealers, okay? And you can see it right here where it's that's his name that was pulled up. If you would go under his mom's, if you would pull up under his mom, try to pull up obituary or death certificate under his mom, that's the name that you would see on there. And I think it also goes by a name, I think it's Poopy or Puppy. Let me just see, a nickname. Let me just see exactly what it is. Okay. So if you pull up under they got his grandmother, his mom that passed away, her name was Vanessa. Okay. But I'm not going to go into her whole name. And her husband was Larry. I'm not sure whether that's his real dad, but anyway. And then he got sister, he got and stuff. But Pushy, that's his name, Pushy. I'm going to put it in the chat so you all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm reading the obituary. That's what I'm reading that from. Just HY. This is the name, nickname. You know how you got a nickname? I guess that's
yes.
the nickname. Hey, N for Life, are you still up here?
Yes, I am, Mrs.
On that nickname, what did they, in the obituary?
That's how they was able to find him.
Okay, yeah.
They found him through when they was leaving the survivors.
Right.
And that was the name. Yes, that is the name. Yes.
Right. And everything. So, and if it wasn't for that, because he mentioned his mother's name to her, and that's how she when she said start thinking back and said she was getting ready to go into a new mode or new, it's almost like beast mode. I think it was beast mode now. Then that's when she started looking up information on him and pulling up, remembering the things that he said, but she didn't think much about it at the time. So she was going through that information, trying to decipher that information and everything.
Auntie, she believed everything. She didn't go through. You know what she put me in the mind of? And I know we're not talking about the creature, but she puts me in the mind of a bougie version of the creature. Believing everything. She handled every vowel, syllable, constant. I mean, everything that he said, she hung on it and didn't vet anything. Anything,
Nope.
everything that Marshall says to her, she hangs on it and doesn't. I mean, it can be dead in her face on TV, but if Marshall says it, that's who that's what she hangs on, and it's like
Right.
it's on TV. So
Right.
everything that this person said to her, she hung on it. She's the
Right.
bougie version of the creature, and we're done. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Go on. I'm so mad.
Okay.
Go on. Go on.
It's
That's
really
right.
going to get
I agree.
interesting for the next part
Oh,
2
next
of
week.
this.
You know,
Oh,
I think my
yes.
nose is. I
What you
really
say,
like
Ian,
right
for life?
now.
Tell them how good it's going to get without revealing it all.
My nose is
Okay,
about to bleed. I'm serious. My nose is literally feel like it's about to bleed, and my hair is on fire right now. I
Oh, my Lord.
cannot.
I tell you.
Oh,
Well, you getting ready to
it's a,
really.
yes.
We ain't going to give all of it, but just give them a little snippet of it in for life for
Okay.
part
Well,
2.
I'll give you the little part, but one of the big parts, I won't say what it is. You'll see what he has done to his family. You'll
Oh,
see that part. Yes. And then another part, Jen hires, she's talking to a guy that knows him.
Oh, yes. That guy
And
is.
they're going to
I
come in
got that guy's
contact with
picture.
this Aaron guy, and you'll see
Right.
what happens on there.
I'm going to
Yeah.
bring his picture up right quick. I
I'm
think I
scared to
got
find
his
out.
picture.
I might be on the show, and they're gonna say, "Well, how did you know knock on her door?" I'm gonna say, "I've actually vetted her, and I knocked on her door and asked her what was up, and then they threw me in cuffs." Because I
Right.
can't stand a dumb female. I can't stand an airheaded dumb female. You want to get my goat? Just dumb females like her and the creature, all of them just dumb. You want to be?
Right.
Are you really that dumb? You can't be that dumb. You really can't be that airheaded. Let me gonna mute myself because I'm sick of hearing myself talk right now. I'm so mad. I
Right.
can't.
No, but which
I'm gonna,
I agree with
pull
you.
up the
But
guy.
if you say that to her, she's going to want to argue with you.
Yeah, but
But
you're
then
not
if a
arguing
guy
with the you're
doing
not
these
arguing with
things
the
to
right
them,
woman.
they don't.
Right.
They take it. They take it like a
Let me
sponge.
cast
Yeah.
this right quick. I'm gonna stop casting this right quick and show this is the guy. This is the go-between. This is one of his friends. So in order to get in touch with him, she calls on one of his friends, and this friend of his comes over. And when this friend comes over, that's how they make. Okay, did everybody drop? Everybody dropping in and out. Okay, let me see.
No, we can hear you.
Okay,
We can hear
I'm trying
you.
to make sure I get that picture.
We just put it all on mute.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
while you get that picture, I just want to say this.
Okay.
I hope she's not doing this for a storyline to be on TV, first of all.
Oh, that's sad. That is really
Right.
sad.
Yeah,
That's
because
it.
yeah,
Wow.
because a lot of these women are not dumb. You know, they're smart enough to get on TV. They're smart enough to make 6 figures. So it appears to me you should be smart enough to, pick a man to
Right.
to
Very
not
true.
scam you. And
Is you
so
do you
Very
not
true.
think she's being like a perpetual victim as a story to have a storyline?
I don't know. She got enough money to do what she want to do. So, it's like, it doesn't matter what happened to me. I can take the loss because I can always recuperate to me.
Right.
So I don't know if she's doing it for a storyline or not. I just said, I hope she's not.
That'll be
I
so.
hope so too.
But so many times as women, first of all, we're nurturers automatically because that's our makeup.
Right.
So yeah, we want to nurture people, but God also give us 5 senses also.
Exactly.
And a
Yes.
lot of times when you try to tell a woman something about their man, they get mad at you.
Oh, yes, they do.
That's true.
But if
That's
you
true.
don't say nothing, they get mad at you for that. Well, why you didn't tell me? And so
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's like a
You
catch
can't win for
22.
losing.
Can't win for losing. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Catch 22. You
it's like
can't
a
win for
catch
losing.
22. You can't win, and you can't
That's right.
can't win on either end of the
Right.
of the
That's
bargain.
true.
Nope.
And so, what do you do as a friend?
When
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
Right? What do you
Hello,
do as a
Chance.
friend when you see your friend in this position and you try to explain to them what's going on? They don't want to
Right.
hear it because they're in love or
Nope.
they doing their own thing. But then they want to come cry to you when something happened, and that seems like that's what she's doing to me.
Right.
Won't seem to be everybody.
That is exactly. For some reason, it won't let me. Hi, Shan, for coming up. Thank you.
Hi, Shan.
Hi, Shan.
Hi, Shan.
Shan.
I'm just going to show you
but I
his
was
picture
listening
from
earlier.
my phone
Come
for
on
now,
up, Shan.
and then I'll have to bring him. Get that. For some reason, it won't let me cast it. Sometimes this thing acts up. Let me see. Can I? I'm looking for his picture from my phone. Go ahead, Shan, while I get this picture up. What do you think?
I was just
Tell
coming
me
up
what you
because
got.
I was in agreement with what everybody was saying earlier about the fact that Jennifer keeps choosing the same thing. It's almost like if you look at her husband, if you look at Tim, this guy, and what makes the guy that she's with now any different. Like it's almost like you have to look, and I totally agree with what Sunkist has said about her. She has to figure out what her problems is in order to, like, it's almost like the con artist can see you coming. Like they
Right.
see
Right.
that you have this vulnerability where you're subject to be open to just somebody just love bombing you, and then
Right.
you just lay it all out on the floor. Because I don't know that I would be sharing all that. Then I was just looking at what the other mother did. You're sharing a lot of information. It took my husband a while to get that information out of me as a husband.
That
And
part.
you guys are sharing this with men you just meeting. Like my husband still talk about that now. I don't know your passwords to this, and this, and we ain't there yet. After 32 years of knowing you, I still ain't there with you. So it's almost like,
I hear you.
I'm like, come on now, like y'all like giving too much. Because I mean, he was allowed to cause a lot of destruction, and y'all just share so much information. Like who are teaching you ladies? Like where
I'm
are you
telling
getting
you.
this?
I'm telling you.
Yep,
They playing house. They playing house. That's what it is.
exactly.
They
Yep.
playing house. They want to be wise when they're not. It's like you know you do know you just met that ain't even, he ain't even gave you a title. And if
Can
he
y'all?
did,
Exactly.
I mean, is he living up to it? And that's the problem. They going in, oh no, he this, he that, da da da. Da. Are you on his social media? Not
Right.
yet. With you, baby looks, he ain't claimed you. He has
Can
not
y'all?
claimed you. So why he got all your passwords? Like you said,
Right.
and women talk too much. Women talk
Mm-hmm.
too
Too
much.
much.
Shut up sometimes.
Now,
Have you told me this?
this is his friend, guys. This is the friend. I'm sorry, Sunky. This
No,
is
go
the
on.
friend. This is the go-between. She invited him over to her house so she can so he can call her to set up a either a conversation over the phone or she meet with him.
Wait, his
We're gonna
friend?
do a meeting.
Right. That's his
Yes.
friend. Right.
That's
Well,
his
well,
wingman. That's his wingman, right?
right. Right here.
Oh my goodness.
So she invites him over to talk about the man that scammed her.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Why she
he
went to the
can,
popo?
because she can't contact him. She
Right, because
can't
he's not
contact Aaron,
right. He ain't
but he
ghosted her now.
can. The guy on Pinkie's phone, he can contact him. Soon as he called, he picked
He
up
picked
within
up
the
right
first
away.
two rings,
Picks up.
and he asked him. He told him where he was at. He asked him, "Did Jen would like to meet with you?" He said, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to Jen."
Right.
So that's what you'll see next week.
Yeah,
Right.
because they're in on the scam together.
Right.
Mhm.
But the
Right.
thing is,
Exactly.
Did
he
y'all know
said
what?
he's willing to meet with her, and they're gonna meet at some little coffee shop or some little restaurant. And the worst thing about it, I said, "Girl, I hope you got Popo or somebody of the F sitting right there and playing somewhere, pretending like they just a customer." And then she goes sit right by the window. I mean, the
Yes.
seat is right at the window where any car can drive past and see. And I said, if this, I wouldn't trust. Ooh, I said anything can happen.
But
But the
Pinky,
thing is, she's
a
so.
lot of these people doing this. Pinky, a lot of these people are doing this um, for social media. You just don't know the power of social media, and a lot of people stunt for social media and TV to get the attention so that they can point the finger and say, ooh, she got a man, or ooh, he got a woman, or ooh, look how good they're doing. Oh my God, I want to do this. And a lot of people, that's all they do is flaunt. They post for social media.
They try to flex
And
her mind.
yeah, everything is fake.
Do y'all
It's
think
like
that?
fake
But
is in and real is out now.
do y'all think that's what Jennifer doing? Stunting?
I
I'm
think
not sure.
Jennifer is searching for love though, because
Yeah.
if you watch the
Yes.
show and you saw her first husband treated her,
Mm.
it was almost like she was begging him to treat her bad. Like
Right.
I think she's
you,
searching for something, but I don't think it's love. I
I
really
don't
don't.
think so either. I don't
She,
know.
she's she's searching for some, but I think if she really got someone that truly loved her, she would run all over him. She
Sure
wouldn't be
would.
comfortable.
Yes, I think so
Sure
too.
would.
but in
But
her mind, she's
Mike,
searching for love though. But we see that it's not love, but in her mind is love.
It's love.
She's searching for the bag, which she think is love. But while you're
yes,
searching for the
I agree.
love, you're running into these con men that are putting you out there, because a lot of these women feel like, since I'm showing you I got money, I don't need your money.
Right.
Yeah,
And
she's
what
searching
you're
for her
doing is you
version of
setting
love.
yourself up for a victim, to be victimized.
Yeah, she's searching
Yeah.
for her version
Well,
of love, which is warped and is broken. But
Right.
right.
Searching
Well,
for
how
feeling.
she's leading weak, and she's leading with her purse. The
Yep.
thing is, if
because
she's going to go with her version of love, she need to get with someone that has just as much to lose or more.
Right.
exactly.
But she needs to
But when
vet with
yes,
just go for anybody and anything. Clearly, she does, morals and all that doesn't matter. But she needs to get with someone that actually has money, because that's more what she's looking for, just monetary gain.
But
But
that's
And it
not
doesn't
then
matter what type
someone
of
with
that's
But
money.
that's not
money,
what she
but
getting. That's not
Yeah.
what
Right.
she
and
That's what
getting.
someone
she's
with
not going with the
money is
everybody
not
substance.
mute for a
gonna look.
while. Mute. Let me hear what Jan was saying. What did you say, Jan? Not Jan, Shan. My mind is somewhere else. I'm thinking about Jennifer. I'm thinking about Jennifer. I'm thinking about Jennifer. Oh my God.
Hey, they don't
I
call
was
us
thinking
again.
Jennifer was here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought so
I was
too.
I know. I was thinking about. I was trying to say. Oh my God.
That's okay,
I was
girl.
saying she
When
does.
y'all was
That's
talking, I
I
was
was
okay.
trying
saying
to picture
a
that.
man with money wouldn't want her though, because she's not showing the men. Well, let me say the men with money that I know wouldn't
Okay.
want her, because she's not showing that she can not necessarily follow, but be in lockstep with them. Because she comes off like she doesn't have common sense. She comes off like an airhead. And a man with money, unless he's looking for a subservient as a wife, he's looking for a lockstep. Like, when I step, you step, we stepping together. You can handle that part, I can handle this part. And she's never gonna get that, because she's not that. But that's what she wants. And that's what I think a lot of men don't understand. Like, most men will dog a weak woman, but they don't want a weak woman. They don't want a weak woman in their house running lockstep with them. They'll like run through you and all that, but they're not going to cherish you like they do a lot of stronger women. A good man, shall we say that? Because any man will take anything, but we're gonna say somebody.
You see that with
Exactly. Huh.
Yeah.
Love and Marriage,
Yeah.
Huntsville.
Watch out.
Right.
The snake.
Because y'all see,
I agree, Shan. You're right, because look at Ernesto. I don't call it Ernesto with MESS. I agree, because look at what he did with Shirley. The same difference of what you just said is she's gonna get the same type of man that Jennifer got, and they're not. They're only going to attract the same type of men,
Right.
which is what you just described. Now,
because
financially, they need a man, any type of man, just with money, because that's all they're going to attract. But you're right. The man of quality, they were never attract, because they're
But they
too broke
think that
and too airheaded. But they need a
they
man
think,
that's going to lose just as much. But you're right. They're not going to find the type of man. You're right.
it goes
You're,
but
deeper
they
than
think
that.
I
they think
agree.
their money is their power though. That's what you guys are not understanding. They think that their money is their power, and that they get these guys and they think they're going to be able to control these guys because they have money.
I
but
think
that
it
was her
goes
first
deeper than
husband,
that.
though. That was
Right.
her
But it's
first
been going
husband.
on.
You got to look
He
at
had
the first
money.
husband. He had money, but the thing about his money was he knew she was an airhead, and he knew that she was not the type that could take his money, her money, and make it do something. So while most men don't look like that's what they want, that's what they want. Because a lot of them, you notice, they'll have a woman like that and cheat on her with somebody like Coleslaw because they just want to play with Coleslaw. They really want that male next to them who can be lockstep and take them to the next level and help them out just as much as they're helping them.
Right.
But look at Marceau. He's infatuated with male. I don't give a care what
Right.
nobody say. That man, you sit there and chastise your woman about something another woman who y'all don't like say, he is infatuated with that woman. He wants Tisha to be her, but on a different level. He wants Tisha to be male and listen to them all at the same time. But that's because he's a weak man.
But talking about Jen in the show, how she met Aaron, like he said, she went to this bar and she was with her girlfriend. He walked in and he said, drinks are all on me, to the whole bar. So she wasn't in, so that got her eye looking.
Right.
But then
he
when
played it
it
off
brought,
by walking out on
he
the
walked away.
or something.
Yes, exactly. When he went and brought her drink and he walked away from her, she says, oh, I'm not used to that. I'm used to a man wanting to be in my company and talk to me. And that what got her is that he walked away from her.
Wasn't used to
That's
a
what
man
she said right
buy
there.
her a drink and
That's
walk
a
off.
feeling. That's a feeling.
Right.
A
And then
to
he
her,
came back.
That
was attractive.
Could you say it again? She said, say that one more time. She said, say that last part again. He said,
wasn't used to a man.
She said
he said, go ahead. I'll let you say it in for life. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay. She said she's used to a man. Whenever he brings her a drink, he will want to sit and conversate with her. But this man didn't. He just told the whole bar, drinks on me, brought her a drink and walked away from her. So that got her intrigued. So she's intrigued by things like that.
Right.
She was
Someone ignores her.
Right.
But listen to that in for life.
Exactly.
But in for life, listen to what you just listen to just what you just said. I'm used to a guy talking to me. So to me, you feel like you have the power to me.
Right. And
in my opinion,
there you go.
like if you think about in for life, everybody up here seem like they of age, of a bigger age. So when you think about somebody that just walked up to you, dropped money on you or a drink on you and turned their back on you, I seen pimps do that. That's what I see.
Exactly.
That's some pimp shit right there. That's pimp shit right there.
Right. You're right about that.
It sure is. I agree.
Definitely. I've seen that.
But I don't know. Jennifer
she was intrigued by rejection. And that's what turned her on. So therefore, she's not used to being in healthy relationships, and she don't know how to be in a relationship.
That's right.
We went
That
from
tells me a lot about her dad and mom's relationship.
It starts back with a family.
Yeah,
exactly.
She's looking for men to mistreat her, and that's how she feel loved.
Exactly.
And that's a personal problem because you come with a lot of baggage and you haven't worked on yourself. And
it was a guy who wanted to
between healthy and good love.
It was a guy who wanted to take me to Ruth Chris, and he was like, he said, "Stop, where you coming with that type of money from?" He was, "Oh, you want to go?" I said, "Where you getting that money from?" He said, "I work." And he went to take out he took out his pen because he didn't have his phone on him and a piece of paper. I said, "No," I said, "Because I said, oh, you have to get your money up for me to take me out." He was like, "Oh," I said, "You can't afford me." He was like, "Oh, no, I can afford you." I said, I don't just go out to eat." I said, he said, "Oh, I said, "I'm not a cheap date." He said, "Oh, you like to shop too?" I said, "Yes, sir." And he fell out laughing. I said, "That's not the only thing you'll be doing is taking me out." I said, "And I don't lay on my back." I said, "Trust and believe. That's not the only place you'll be taking me after we eat." I said, "And the hotel won't be involved. That's not what I do."
And so, Jennifer, can I just say this about Jennifer?
Yeah, so just dropping a drink and walking off, and she come from that type of caliber of life. She's very broken. She is very broken.
And men can smell that, and that's how they seek you out because they've already looked at your weakness, and you make yourself a victim to them by doing what she did because they know you don't know good from bad love. I walked away from you, and you think that's good. So now you open yourself up to all that he's gonna give you, and he gonna do what he gonna do. This is how these type of men seek women out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
No,
keep in
that's
mind
right.
too, they're hunters. Men are hunters, and they know exactly what prey to hunt.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
I
mean,
agree.
And
I
she,
mean,
as a
listen.
public figure, she should not. That shouldn't intrigue her, because if in my mind, I would be thinking he done already seen my social media profile. He done watched the show. He know who I am. I would, all that would be, because she's prominent and she got swept up in the Tim stuff, the stuff with her ex-husband. You've been everywhere, ma'am. All plaster all over. He knew who you was. He knew how to play you. They already had that set up. That's why I didn't see it. But when y'all just said that, I'm like, oh my God, he knew it. He know what he's doing. That was like, oh, that was like
taking candy from a baby.
And you know
Exactly.
what, Shan, he played her so well. He used his birthday as his birthday. He said his birthday was the same day her mother. She said that's the day her mother passed away. His
Yes,
birthday.
he sure did.
You know how he know that? Because he watched the show. He watched the show.
Yep.
Just like we watched the show and saw how broken she was when her mom passed.
Right.
That's wild. That's just low.
He did his homework. Yep.
Low
He
life.
did.
Low life.
Well, him and his friends scammed her,
Yep.
in my opinion.
Right. And
Yes.
he brought up the real estate thing, and that was something she always wanted to do. It's real estate and flip houses, and he brought it up, and she was so eager.
She gave him 40,000.
40,000.
That's crazy.
Yep. She gave him cash money.
Didn't his friends in on that mess with Shirley? All his friends were in on, relatives and everything was in on it.
It haven't came out yet, but it appeared that way to me.
Right.
It's like the whole family is in on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And let me just
Well, I
say
feel
this,
like
with
they know all his
Ernesto-
women.
Huh? What you say, Shane?
The family knows all Ernesto's women, definitely.
Right.
Yes,
But
they do.
have y'all thought about this? Ernesto got go-betweens. His old friends, people from the Popo lockup, extended lockup.
Yeah.
She contacts them all the time. Shirley, they know how to contact her. And the same thing with this Aaron Nichols, right? That's his real name. He went by Nick and everything else. His friend that knows how to call him, and he picks up on the second ring. Jennifer used him to contact him. It's like, but you invite the man up in your house too.
And how does Jennifer have his number? Because I can tell you right now, my husband would be like, "Why you call him? Why you got his number?
Right.
How he got your number? I didn't give him how he."
Exactly.
Right. I don't know.
And also too,
He was at our house.
guys, keep in mind, think about the show, Basketball Wives. So think about what all comes with that. They know that women are going to flock around their men. They know they have to try to protect whatever they want to try to protect.
Right.
And so she's not stupid. She know exactly what she's doing. And like you guys said, she's used to this type of behavior. And to me, it's like, that's the only type of man that she want to try to choose for whatever reason.
Exactly.
Because even I forget her name, Doug Christie's wife.
Yeah.
Right, Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie.
Jackie.
That's why she had
going
to
on.
fight all them years with women and getting thrown out of basketball stadiums trying to keep Doug Christie.
Right.
That's right.
She went through. She did that same thing. That's that lifestyle.
She could be able to
Rappers,
keep
actors, anytime in that.
When we pick back up on part 2 of this story, it's going to blow your mind.
It is. But you see what he did with his family. Yes.
And for life, because it's like, it's going to blow your mind.
It's going to blow your mind, especially when it comes to his family.
You're right.
I'm gonna have to start watching the show just to see what's going on.
I know.
You should watch it. It's
what day
or watch the first.
I think it's same
what
day
did you
that
say? I'm
Basketball
sorry.
Wives come on, because it comes on.
What day is that? What day is that? I don't watch
think
it.
it's right after Basketball Wives, so I think it's on Sunday.
On Sunday? Okay.
Yeah, Sunday. It is, because I got it written here.
Yes.
No, Basketball
So
Wives come on Monday.
Right.
Monday.
I was gonna
Monday.
not
Well,
Sunday.
Yeah,
when are
it
you
is.
coming with
I
part
got
two?
it
That's what
right
I want
here.
to see, part
Basketball
two of
Wives,
this.
Let,
Los Angeles,
let me
VH1,
see when
Monday
it
at
comes
8
on.
p.m. Central
I think it's
Standard Time, my
Monday.
time.
So Jennifer,
Is it
so,
Monday?
so guys, Jennifer
Then
have
it's Monday.
Jennifer have a show showing how she got scammed. Is that what you guys are saying?
Yes.
It's on
Yes.
my true crime story.
Oh, okay. My
Yes.
true crime
Oh
story.
yeah, I love my true crime
My true
story. Okay.
scam story.
My true
And
scam
she,
Yes.
story.
right.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's
Yes.
new.
I'm gonna pull that
Well,
up
she's
on my
trying to give
fire
it
stick.
to
Who
show
when are
women
you
so
coming
you
with
don't
part
get
two of
scammed,
Hey,
when
but
part
she
Auntie,
still ain't learned.
hey, Auntie,
yes,
Auntie, can I ask this? Why is it that they all stay in the same pool, or why they have to go after a guy of a certain race or aesthetic?
I
That
don't know.
I mean, going after a certain, they all try to get with the guys that are of a same.
Right,
And I'm not saying he has to be Caucasian. I'm just saying there are many men that are non-black
right.
that they can go. They have the money to go and travel the world
Travel the
to find a
world.
good man, and
Right.
they try to stay in the same pool.
They do.
You know, just to be able to say, "Oh, look, he's of a certain aesthetic or certain."
Right.
Caliber, a certain caliber.
Not even caliber.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but I'm trying my best. But you understand y'all know what I'm trying to say. What I
Right.
said, because y'all don't want me to
Yeah.
get
Right.
hooked. Don't
Yes.
please don't
Yeah.
test my gangster. Do not test my gangster. But I'm trying. I'm like, yeah, do y'all all have to try to one up each other when it comes to a certain type of man? Because at the end of the day, y'all all trying to one up each other, and all y'all reaching to lose. Y'all wake up to reach down or reach up just to lose.
Right.
And I'm thinking, y'all competing, and all of y'all y'all finish at the same line. And I'm
Right.
thinking, why can't y'all just travel the world, open up your options? Because
Forever, forever
huh?
groupies. They're forever groupies.
Oh my,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
it's obvious.
Mhm.
Oh, you know
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
I watch sports. I watch sports and I listen to YouTube sports. And I
Right.
was listening to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco, sometimes he drop gems, sometimes he make me want to choke him. But he said that the women that are usually around these teams, they go, they stay
Can somebody
in
mute?
that.
Can y'all mute? Go ahead,
He
Shannon.
said these women that date these athletes, they stay in the same circle and they constantly go
Thank
after
you.
the same men. And
Thank
that's
you.
why a lot of times when the guys come in, they tell them like, bruh, look out for her. I ain't trying to say nothing about her, but she, this is her lane. She like men with money, and
Mhm.
this is who she chooses. So you ain't the
Right.
Mhm.
first one. And I was like, and when you said, when some kids said that, that's what made me think of that, because men know we not stupid, they not stupid. So if they see what type of female you are, they look at who you've been with before too. Just like
Right.
you looking at who he been with before and his preference, they're looking at yours. And if they like, oh,
Oh,
I ain't
yes.
her preference, why she trying to push up on me? Or they make themselves your preference just like some women do. So it's like these men, all these men that are coming for Jennifer is making themselves her preference. Just like Tim,
Mhm.
nuttier than a fruitcake. You didn't know it, but he was your preference till he wasn't, until you
Right.
found out how nutty he was. So
You was nutty as a
it
fruitcake.
all keep coming back to the fact that what some kids said, that girl is broken and she need to figure out what it is that she keep going to these nutty people. And she needs to
Mhm.
figure that out sooner than later, because it seems to be getting more dangerous as you go. You
Right.
escape
And her
Tim Norman only to go to the next level. That makes no sense.
and her
But
Yes.
first husband
has
and her
that
first
still,
husband, you can't tell me that she was attracted to that guy with that lump in front of his face. I'm
No.
Girl.
sorry. He wasn't even
She
her
loved
type.
his wallet.
I'm not trying to talk about. I mean,
No. But she
but
fell in
the
love with
way
his
she
wallet.
looked, yeah. But I'm just saying the way she looked though. If he was a regular ordinary guy, there's no way she would have chose that guy.
No.
No.
Oh no.
Exactly.
I don't know. Jennifer appeared to me to be the kind of woman that she wants the man that's beneath her, because even with the husband, he was above her because he had just as much money,
Exactly.
and she
Exactly.
she she likes men that's beneath her, that which is why she chooses these kind of men, so that she can say, I take care of myself. I spend my own money. I buy my own stuff. I don't need you. You know, to know that they're beneath her, because Jennifer has been around and seen rich men on her level, and for some reason she don't seem to like those kind of men.
She don't feel
So
like
those
she's
kind of
enough.
men, they're not gonna have her controlling them, and you know, because she seemed kind of controlling too. You know, a man that's beneath her, she can control him. You know, and you know, get what she want that way. She's not gonna go with somebody with a man above her. I don't think so, because she seems bougie and seems kind of, you know, she just seemed like she got it all together. At least that's what it appeared to me when I first saw her.
That's true.
Like,
Right.
she's bougie, she got it together. She would never let no man do that. But she likes people that's beneath her. You
But
see
it's a
how
lot
she's
of
up in,
women like that, Cheryl. It's a lot of
right,
Yep.
women, but
right, and you
they,
see how
it's
she's
a
up
lot
in
of
that.
women. They have a preference of a certain type of man, but they won't go for that type of man because they feel like they're not good enough to get that type.
Right,
So they'll just settle. They'll settle for less because they don't want
right,
to, strive for the best.
right. And on one of the episodes, she's up in that Spanish lady's face, you know, getting up in her face, getting all rah rah. So if you could do that, then you can get rah rah with these men that continue to steal from you, do all this stuff to you. I don't know. It's something about Jennifer that
I think
just it
her
bothers me.
self-esteem is
Something
low.
about her bothers me. Seriously.
She,
I,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I just want to say,
she's
oh,
insecure. She's insecure, have low self-esteem, and a real man and a very a man with lucrative careers are intimidating to her.
Right.
Very
I
intimidating, and so
agree.
she would have to get with a
Right.
man that she feel is less than, so she can feel
Right.
equal.
Right.
Right.
And
Right.
that's why she leaves with her purse,
Right.
so,
And you
because
see
so that she
Martell.
can
I
feel
agree.
like she's something. Yeah,
Right. And you see Martell. Right. You see
Yep.
Martell do the same thing. He needs somebody beneath him. That's why he chose that bird. Because he needs
Right.
somebody beneath him. He
yeah,
can't handle a woman like
Yep.
Melody, who's above him.
exactly.
Right.
I think she
Period.
wants a sadistic type of love. So
Right.
when he does what he does
That's
to
true.
her, she can feel, you know,
I
and
believe
when, you know, she can feel like the victim, and that's how she feels love, by playing that part. Oh, he
Right.
did this to me, and she can get that sympathy, and that's the kind of
Right.
love she's
Yep.
accustomed and used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Right.
it's about being
I just want
a
to let.
man that's lucrative. She don't want that. She
No.
Right.
wants what she wants,
Yeah.
a sadistic type of love from a
Yep.
man that rejects her, you know, and
Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah.
Right.
you know, he
Yes. I
mistreats
just
her
want you.
and tear
Him
her
for life.
down, and then that way
Wait.
she can
Him
feel
for
like
life
a
has.
victim, and that's
What
the
did you
love she's
say?
looking for.
Wait,
That's
guys.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's right,
Love.
I'm
longevity.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to just a little monkey wrench. I looked on my television, and it's on Monday on VH1, and the My Scam Story, I think that's the name of it. That comes on before Basketball
Oh, it
Wives.
comes on before. Okay. All
It
right.
comes on before. I'm
Okay.
on the West Coast. I'm in California, so it comes on at 5 o'clock where I'm at, which is probably Central Time 7,
Right. Right.
and the
Central
East
Time.
Coast 8 o'clock.
Right. Right. So
And then Basketball Wives come on shortly the hour after.
after. Right.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I'm glad
So
Okay.
you
when are you
looked
doing
it up.
part 2 on this, Pinkie? When are you doing part 2 on this?
I'm going to do part 2. I really want to do it tomorrow or no later than Friday, because I do have to do go ahead and do my what is it I'm missing? Is off the top of my head is not it's one
Potomac,
of the
you said
shows that I'm missing right now.
Potomac, Married to
what is,
Medicine.
no, I did married to medicine. It's
Potomac
the,
Housewives, then?
which one is it?
Potomac.
Potomac. Okay, I got to do Potomac tomorrow, but I really need to do this one. Or I can, let's go ahead and just
Stormy. I
do
think
the
you said you
follow up
wanted
on
to
this
do
one
Stormy.
tomorrow.
Didn't you say you wanted to do Stormy also, Pinkie?
Yeah, I need to do Stormy because I've been holding on to her stuff, all of her docs and everything for 2 weeks now.
Oh,
I
Didn't she
pulled
go to
those
court
2 weeks
today?
ago.
you're being
Miss
sued again,
Pinkie, did
huh?
she go to court today?
Um, I I think
I
I
she
think
think
we
Stormy
she's
have
went to
going to
court
court
court.
tonight.
today.
Yes, yes.
You're being
But
sued again.
I,
You're being sued again, right?
yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
yes.
Right. That's why I need to
Wow.
do Stormy because of everything that's going on. I need to do Stormy. I need to do the Potomac, but I want to continue this. So let's continue this tomorrow, around the same time tomorrow. And then I can go ahead and schedule Stormy in the same. If I don't do Stormy tonight, or I do it tomorrow evening, because I got her stuff and I've been having a request. I need to do it. There's a request for me to go ahead and do Stormy since I already got her stuff pulled and everything. And I don't want to not honor that request that I was given. So I'm going to go ahead and work on Stormy, and Potomac can come. I can do Potomac Friday or first thing Saturday morning, and then
That's
finish
what's
up
up.
with Potomac on. Huh?
I said, that's what's up.
Yeah. Because I've got Stormy stuff been sitting here.
That's
It's been sitting here, and I need to go ahead and get Stormy on out of the way. I really do, especially since I already pulled it.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Girl, you said that like a Texan.
Yeah.
Who's suing her now?
Yeah,
Oh,
but let's finish this up tomorrow. This part 2. Oh,
Yes.
we can. Can we? Part
No,
2.
I thought it don't come back on until
No,
Monday.
it don't come on until Monday. So I got to wait.
Come on Monday.
But
Monday
even
evening.
when it comes on
Monday
Monday,
evening,
I never
yeah.
showed all my docs I got. Remember, I still got stuff for this that I didn't get a chance to show. But I can show those when I do on Monday part 2 on it. I can just finish it up because it's going to be a zinger. Ooh,
Yes,
Lord.
yes.
Ooh,
yeah, I'm
Lord,
gonna
I
watch
can't wait to
it. I'm gonna
drop
watch
that.
it. I'll watch it.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Auntie
Okay.
Pinkie.
I'll be there Monday, yes.
Me too.
Oh my
I want
God.
to
Y'all
hear
need
about. I want to hear about Stormy too. I want to hear. I want to hear her. I want to see her records.
all
Okay,
right.
Auntie Pinkie. This
Yeah.
right here. What time are you doing one tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm gonna try to go ahead and do Stormies tomorrow.
What time are you doing
Okay.
it?
Same time, probably 11
time,
or
okay.
I mean 12 or 1.
One, yeah.
1 or 12.
Okay, I
Mm-hmm. 12 or 1.
got an appointment, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my appointment early
Okay.
so I
Yeah.
can be there.
Yeah, because I got my follow-up. I got another doctor. Y'all would not believe this. I've been going to doctor's appointments every day this week because they're trying to get everything cleared. All my
Oh my
doctors
God.
are trying to clear me
Right.
and
To
everything.
prep you. To prep you for the surgery.
Yeah, because it's
My
2
prayers are
therapies
with
involved
you.
instead
Yeah,
of
my
1.
prayers are with you too, Mama.
Yeah, you and my prayers.
Yes, my prayers are with you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
definitely.
guys. I'm just not going to be able to use this right side for a while because they're going to tear it up and put it back together. Not tear it up and put it back
Oh
together.
wow.
They got the that when you got a torn tendon and it's been hanging for so long, nobody, it's just been doing its thing.
Well, you got to go through the storm to see the rainbow. So
Right.
Yes.
And then, but before they get that one done, they got to finish because there's other stuff that happened when I did that fall. So messed up other stuff too. So they really that's the one they really want to do Friday. But seems like because of one particular doctor's office, they got a young girl there acting a fool. Some of y'all may know who I'm talking about because I've been fussing about this young girl and I've been going to the doctor forever. But they got a new young fool at the front. Yes.
Wow.
You got to get past the food first.
you need me to make a call?
Yes.
No, that's okay. That's okay. But
Wait a
anyway,
minute. In some case, I'll back that call. Well, I'll be on the call with you.
Yeah, I was gonna
okay.
say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's cold to her, but she
I
don't work,
mean,
so I forgot.
you
Hold on
tell
a
a
second.
person, give me a copy of that. Oh, you don't need a copy. What? I don't need a. Ooh. It just, what I said. It just takes you.
Hey, it made you set your religion aside, Pinkie.
Yes, it's like I just have to. Oh my God, it's just. But anyway, I'm just trying to get everything done, and then I have physical therapy this morning, so and then going through meeting with everybody at the same time, the doctors and stuff. So it's just a lot in one. So that's why my mornings are kind of hectic, because I got all these things in the morning to get done and everything. And they just want to make sure I do well during the, because there's 2 of them back to back that they're trying to do. They just want to make sure I do well. That's all.
You
Yes,
will.
you will.
Well, we
Yeah.
You
wish
will.
we wish you well on this
Yes, we do.
on these
We wish you
Yes.
surgeries.
well.
Yeah,
We wish you well.
I am.
Yes.
And but if
And take the time to recover.
Right. Take it easy.
that's a
Take
long
it easy.
time. And see, their
Take
problem
that
is
time. Then
trying to
take
let
that
me.
time.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Take your
Nobody's
time.
counting. Nobody's keeping
That's
count.
right.
No, you take
That's
that
right.
time.
Take your time.
But the one thing about it, son kids, put your
I just
avatar
did.
back up. Nobody can see me but you. Okay, thank you. Nobody can see me but you. With the what is it? The problem is when you land down on your
Spider-Man, what?
how do I say it? I said what I
Who?
said when I'm laying down on my stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and you just had this all messed up, and then they got to do the other portion when I lay on my back on my stomach to get to my neck, to the stuff. That's where they got the problem. So that's why one doctor want to do his portion first, because then it would be hard for them to maneuver me when I got this is all, you know what I'm saying?
With the brace on.
Yeah, explain it. I said what I said for me.
Okay, she's saying that if she do the surgery, the one with her shoulder first, it's going to be hard for her to lay down to do the surgery for her neck.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so,
Oh, okay.
yeah, because she's going to be, it's going to, if you have your shoulder messed up, you're going to need,
Right.
you're going to need to be able to recover and heal so that you can lay down so they can do the surgery for your neck
yeah.
portion of
Neck.
And
the
that's laying on my
Oh my
stomach.
goodness.
Yeah.
and laying on your stomach. Yeah.
What I said
Stomach.
here, and I already talked about it. That's why she know.
Okay.
So it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, the doctor is concerned about trying to get me maneuvered while I'm completely out. How they're going to do that when this thing is already huge and stuff, and trying to get me to lay, and then and all this here stuff is. So that's why they trying to do one his first before the other one, and it's just
Okay.
so,
Well, I thank you for sharing that with
yeah,
us. I do appreciate that. And
yeah,
all my prayers are out for
Yes.
you.
Me
And
too. Me too.
I
Yes.
think
yeah,
about you all the time, even when I'm
Me
not
too.
on here. I think about that you are okay. 'Cause I remember before when I first start coming onto your life, your arm was in a brace. Your
yeah,
your your whole left side. I think it's your
yeah,
left one. Your
yeah.
left
No,
or
it
right.
was the
I
right.
can't
It
see.
was this one
You're
here.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it was the
And
right.
I was like, oh my goodness. And you're still pushing and pushing through. So you're
Right.
going to push through this.
Yeah, I
And that
am.
rainbow is like she said, your rainbow's on the other side, and it's not too far for you to get it.
Yeah,
Miss
Mm.
Pinky.
I'm gonna
Miss
be.
Pinky.
I'm gonna. Y'all know me. Like I said, I'm gonna be sitting here anyway,
Yes,
talking,
that's
and
okay.
yeah, I'm
Miss
She
gonna
Pinky,
be
thinks
but you
she's
sitting
gonna
gotta
be
here.
you
sitting
gotta
there.
stand
No,
over
she's
here.
not.
Oh, we can see your beautiful face. It's okay.
Yeah.
She thinks she's
That's
gonna be
right.
sitting there. She thinks she's gonna be sitting there, but she's not.
I'm
Oh,
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
try. I'm
but
gonna
you know
do
what?
my best.
But you
Right.
know what, Auntie? Listen,
What?
you got too many side chicks over here. We got your back. So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
Okay.
you
Okay.
need us to you need us to do your show for you. You got too many you
Oh
got
my
too
I
many
got too
goodness.
Charlie
many of
angels.
y'all.
You got too many Charlie angels.
Right. You
What
know
was
Yes.
what?
that? What was that
I just
movie?
put
What was that movie with Queen Latifah and Denzel Washington? He was laying in the bed and she was doing everything for him, type.
Oh, yeah. What was that? What's the name of the movie?
well.
And she
That's
Oh,
what
you
definitely
he
gotta
got
got
me.
stand
with
You
his
I
over
got
gotta
daughter.
there.
me.
get
And she
everything.
definitely gotta
Get
stand over
get
there.
The
online.
bone collector. Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
Bone
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 collector.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh.
be good. We're just trying to see whether everything gets the clearance from all the other doctors, because it's different surgeons, and they got their Quentin. This one got his Quentin. It's like, oh my God, everybody's sending me everywhere. It's like, okay. That's why I've been going every day. I go there, go here, and I go there. And then you got to fight with somebody at the just don't even know you. It's like, woman, I've been coming here for years, and you acting a fool with me.
Okay, she just came there yesterday. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And then she's gonna come out from behind the thing and start telling me. And then she said, and I said, can I get a copy? Oh, you don't need a copy. Take me back. What you talking about? I don't need a copy. Oh, you don't need one. Well, what if I want one? You don't need one. It's like, okay.
I got kicked out. When I asked you this question, do you need me to make a call?
I just said to myself, she's young, and I
Tell you what you need. Okay, what you don't need. Okay.
Right.
Because I just made a call to somebody, and I didn't have to raise my voice. It was all about my vernacular.
Right. But I just look at it, she's young, and I know who
You
I
probably
am.
been going to that hospital since before she was born.
Right. Thank you.
That's okay, son, kids. I'm just about 4 or 5 hours away. I'll drive down the highway if necessary.
Yeah. But you know what? I done got some things done just over the phone. Trust. And everything was handled very well. Just know that.
Yeah.
And, see, these little kids, and that's what she is. They're kids. They think because they done went to school for a year that they know some stuff. But see, they have social media gonna get them jacked up. That's their social media.
Ooh, Lord.
Wait a minute, my daughter. Wait a minute. My daughter frowned and she said, I'm young and I love Miss Pinkie.
No, you can be mature. It's not about your chronological age.
Right.
You can be mature. It has nothing to do with your chronological age.
Yeah, she said she loves Miss Pinkie. I love Miss Pinkie.
I love your daughter, Cheryl. Yes.
It has nothing to do with your chronological age.
Cheryl, tell her it's not all the young people. It's just some of them.
Yeah.
It's the way that your parents school you. If your parents school you to be mature, it has nothing to do with your chronological age. Some of these kids, they come out the womb with their fingers pointed to turn on the phone, and then they think because social media raised them, they think they know better. They come out being disrespectful.
Right.
She should have just served you and just let
because you have some. Oh, go ahead.
But I learned you got some old fools too now. You got
of course.
That's too old to be acting
exactly. That's what I was going to say.
That's why I said it has nothing to do with your chronological age. That's why I said that.
Age. Right.
Telling you.
Yeah.
You got some young people that are very mature and smart and can go out there and be successful, and then you got some old fools that will never learn.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
And we just finished speaking about one because Jennifer is not young.
Yes, we did.
And she's not young. She's in her 40s.
What is her age? Jennifer is I did have her age.
40.
She's probably in her 40s.
40. I know
she's in her 40s.
Okay. Something. So come on.
Yeah, she is 40 something. I had her age written down somewhere.
She's too old for the mess. She's 40 something years of age.
43, something like
that. That's Shirley Strawberry Jr.
Both of them.
Oh my God.
Their ages are overbaked. They should not be this old and still acting like that. That goes to show again, your chronological age has nothing to do with your maturity.
No,
so
that's true.
I can't rock with them. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you.
I think she is still looking for love. But that's what I think.
She's looking in the wrong places.
Looking in all the wrong places.
Right.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Looking at all the wrong places. I'm sorry.
But,
I mean, get your
guys,
40-something years of age.
Right. We had I think this was a wonderful discussion.
Yes.
It needed to be told because there's a lot of women out there going through this every day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And the fact that we had all these powerhouses up here. I mean, you all are some great powerhouses.
Thank you.
Your mind, the way you think, everything, you putting it together, laying it out. I think that is wonderful. And I love it. I love it. And everybody in the chat, they had some good comments and everything. Questions sometimes we wasn't thinking about, they'll bring it to the forefront for us.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
do appreciate everybody, and we're gonna have to finish this up. Oh gosh, I mean, I just can't wait. I can't wait Info Life to drop that little nugget. Woo!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Y'all, look, y'all gonna beat us to the punch. Y'all gonna go ahead and watch this thing before we get
I don't
back
want to
to
spoil
it.
it
I
for
know
you. I
y'all
want you
are.
to see it. You're gonna
So
be, oh my goodness.
all the ladies, everyone in the chat, all those who are going to be here tomorrow and also later on for the little nugget, drop some pink hearts in the chat.
Yeah,
All those
drop
who are going
those
to be
pink
here,
hearts.
Wait a minute.
even on the panel.
What later
That-
on for the nugget?
Yeah,
What
drop
nugget?
some
Little
pink hearts.
nugget.
When is that coming up?
Oh,
Nugget Monday.
yeah, but
Oh,
you
okay,
know
I'm
what?
gonna say.
We
I'm
can
like,
actually drop it because we really know what's going. Some of
don't
it,
keep anything
but
from me. I'm family.
Okay, if y'all want to know.
Hey, let's
Okay,
say
well, here's
we do it. We'll go ahead and at least drop half of that nugget, and
half
then
of it.
right, and
Okay.
then play out
Half.
on Monday.
Okay, half of it is his father is going to get on there and talk.
Right.
Mm.
You want some more?
Are you going to premiere
About
it? Are you going to premiere
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Right.
you gonna
But
see
the
this?
thing
You'll see
about
the
it,
scene. You'll see it Monday.
right? But the thing
But
about
God.
it, how can you talk about a father that's supposed to not be here?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Okay.
I was going to ask you. I thought I heard y'all say that his father was deceased. So how could he be here? So what?
We
If he
got folks being
deceased.
raised from the dead, huh?
The,
Right.
Yeah,
there'll
I
be
guess.
And
somebody.
another
That's what I
thing,
was going to ask.
Somebody.
and one more
guess so.
good nugget. Remember the guy in the big gold chair?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, Lord. Pimps ain't going
Ooh,
out of
Lord.
style these days, are they?
Ooh,
We got
ooh,
the pink hearts
Oh,
going, ain't they?
ooh.
Huh?
You got the pink hearts going?
Yes. I thank you all for my pink hearts. Go ahead. We're talking about the nugget. The guy in the big gold chair. Look like he's ooh. Is he a pimp or what? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll go see.
I love my pink hearts. Thank you guys.
Pinkie, he's a what? You
I
said a
don't know.
pimp. You said a pimp. You said a pimp or what? He's a what?
He's a what? Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Can we get a what?
it's just some
Can we
good
get a
stuff.
what?
It's
Thanks
just some
for the
good.
pink hearts.
This
Oh
is.
my goodness, I got a pink heart.
I think this is better than Love and Marriage Huntsville in a way.
I think
It
so.
is. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I'm
it
tired
is.
of them ninjas.
Yeah.
We all know they criminals. We tired of them.
I
Everybody on
know.
there are criminals.
My hair is
This is
still
this is good, guys. Y'all
my
need to
hair
see
is still
this.
ablaze.
Hmm? What was that?
This
What did
is
she say?
really
What?
Hmm? Go ahead,
I didn't,
Info Life, which was
oh, I didn't hear what she said. She was saying something.
Sun Kiss.
huh?
Sun
What did
kiss.
you just say?
Oh, I was just saying my hair is still ablaze. It's still on fire.
Well,
I
you're
cannot
getting ready to. We're
the
gonna have
stuff that
to.
I've been
We're
hearing.
gonna have to put you in the swimming pool. Just push
Mhm.
you on in. We put it out.
I can't believe the stuff that I've been hearing. I'm literally still in shock.
Ooh, this is
Full
gonna
of
be
pool full of
good.
ice.
It's gonna be good. I mean,
I'm gonna pull it up from the beginning so I can see the show because I have a fire stick. I'm gonna pull
Yes.
it up and watch all
yeah,
of it and
y'all
catch
go
up with
ahead
it.
and pull it up. So by the time we get to it, y'all are ready because
Yes.
it's
And you might even see some things that we missed. So it'd
right.
be great if everyone's seen it, the first one, because then you got more stuff to bring up that we probably could have looked over. Yes.
Right. That is true.
Y'all did a pretty
Those
good
are,
job in for life.
But
thank
sometimes,
you. Those are things I
somebody
just
else may see
seen.
it a different point or see something that we just
Exactly.
forgot.
Exactly.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Go to it
Yes.
and
Well,
everything.
I don't drink, but I'm gonna have a drink to watch this, so I can already tell.
Mhm.
Right. And the
Yes.
thing about it, let me say this: the guy in the gold chair, and then you look at the con artist. He's a big, tall man, look like a football player, right? He got the height of a basketball player, but the built of a football player.
Yes.
And
You're a big guy.
He's a big guy with a big neck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
nice looking. Oh, he's nice looking. That's
Yes.
what it is.
Yeah, he's nice
Okay.
looking too. He's very
Figure
handsome.
that.
Yep.
Figure that.
He make
Well, the last
he'll
thing
make
I'm
that
gonna-
hotel look like a little bitty kid beside him.
Oh yeah.
The last thing I want to say about this, as far as us women, this is the last message I want to give us
Okay.
women. Even if we don't see it with our own eyes, we definitely should listen to our circle, because everybody is not going to be lying to you.
Right.
And if you have more than 2 or 3 people telling you something is wrong and they see red flags, then we should take heed.
Right.
Mhm.
That's true.
Right.
Yep.
And that I
Even
think
if we're not
she
smart
did.
enough to figure it out ourselves. And that's all
And
I
once
really
a
have
man-
to say about it.
Right.
Yeah,
once a
He
man
didn't
I
do
start,
agree.
that.
right, and
I
once a
agree.
man
That's
start
true.
moving in too fast and too
Well, she's in a new
Everybody can't be
relationship now.
wrong.
right.
So
You're right. I agree. I totally agree with everything, because I've said for years, if 3 or more people are telling you the same thing, then obviously it's the truth.
Right.
I totally agree.
Yes.
right.
But here's the thing: we as women, we always ignore our gut intuition or feeling. We are the only gender that was blessed with that. A man can have a gut feeling, but there are times that his gut can lead him wrong.
Right.
We
Yes.
always have a ping, a little nugget, a little ping,
Right.
and we go, wow.
Right.
And there are times we just go, and go on,
Right.
because we want to be nice. We don't want to be rude. We in this culture, or in just in the world, we as women we're taught to be nice, to be kind. If something, our gut tells us not to get on this elevator with this guy, and it pings that little nugget and say, don't do it. And we'll look at him and say, well, I don't want to be rude, so I'm going to get on there anyways. And next, we say, my gut told me not to.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
The thing is, if your gut tells you something about this guy, if you get that ping, listen to it, because that is something that God gave us that a man does not have. We need to respect that and own it and be okay with it. So what? Because we're hurting that feeling. Somebody's feelings are going to be hurt. It might as well be the other person's.
Right.
So if our gut is saying something about this guy, we have technology at our fingertips. We need to take it, especially a woman of her caliber. I keep saying that.
Mm-hmm.
She is putting herself in this position. But even with us, we have technology at our fingertips. Use it.
Right.
And so that we need to, at the end of the day, I'll leave with this: respect and own and value our gut.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That is true. That is
It
well
protects you.
said.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
So-
you. That's
That
taking
is
us
very
out.
well
Anybody
said.
have any other words, comments before we close?
No.
Shan, did you have anything to say, or I said what I said?
I just said what I
No,
said.
Okay. Shan, did you have?
No, I was just saying I like it here, ladies. I really do.
We like you here.
Yes, we
Yes.
Oh, Stan, I
We
thought
like
you
it
had.
here. Yes.
Stan, I just knew you had a last word because you always have great advice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to watch out for the pimps. That's it.
There you go.
Watch out for the pimps.
Okay, watch out for the
Yes,
Yeah,
pimp.
ma'am.
Watch out for
Watch
the
out
pimps.
for the pimps. Okay.
Shan, that pimp is sitting in a big gold chair.
Right.
Sitting
And
there.
he learned from a pimp, apparently. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Watch out for the pimps.
Watch out.
And they don't
And
come
you
no
know
more
what?
in
I
a
can't wait.
Cadillac and a big
That's
hat
it.
and some
That's it.
high
They're
tops. They
modern-
don't
they're
come in that
modern day
anymore.
They're
Right.
modern day pimps. You're right. That's so
They're
true.
Exactly.
modern day pimps.
And I
Yep.
can't wait till next week because I'll be back, girls.
I know
And
that.
family.
You
Yes.
gotta watch out for
I
that
will
pimp,
too.
guys.
Watch out for the pimps.
Watch out for the
y'all.
pimp. That's a good saying.
You
Gotta
know what?
use that. Watch
That
out
could
for
be
the
a good
pimp.
thumbnail. Watch out for the pimp.
Yeah. Watch out for the pimp.
Right.
I like that.
Perfectly well said,
love
Shan.
Watch out for the pimp.
I love
Watch out
it.
for the pimps.
When I do the next one, can I say watch out for the pimp? on
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Sounds good to me.
Watch out for the pimp.
That needs to be on a
Hashtag
t-shirt.
watch out for the pimps.
That
Right.
needs to
Watch
be
out
on
for
a
the
t-shirt
pimp. I
or
like
cap.
that.
I love it.
And you see, I'm writing it down right now. Watch out for the pimp.
But a pimp.
See, I knew you had some good nuggets, Shan.
I mean,
Some good news.
y'all gotta ask me for it sometimes. I was just like, I didn't really want to drop it like that, but I'm like, okay, y'all asking for it. Okay.
That's short but sweet. I love it.
I love
Well,
it.
you
Watch out for the pimp.
Now we know for
Shan, you
next
gotta
time.
start dropping it. Shan, you gotta start dropping it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Debbie, did you have anything to say?
Yeah. I feel like this. Women, when you go to meet a man, look out for the representative. Trust and believe that's what he's sending.
Yes, ma'am.
But be open, but be aware. Don't send yours. Trust what your heart is telling you. If you feel a red flag, leave. I'm the first person to tell you I go out on a date. If I don't like anything, I get up and tell you I'll be right back. You won't have to see me again. I'm not going to open up. I'm not going to tell you about my business. I'm not giving you won't even know where I live or my phone number.
Right.
I don't believe in that when you first meet a man, because you don't know who you're talking to. You on a date with somebody who not even showing who they really are. And 9 times out of 10, if it's too good to be true, know that 9 times out of 10 is too good to be true. You have to protect yourself when you dating, and don't be in a rush. Don't let men rush you. Haste make waste. Take your time. And spend some time with yourself before going into relationships. Be ready. Know what you want and what you're going to settle for and what you're not going to take. And stand on your ground. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Sure, I'm trying to pull you up to say you found the words, but it's not letting me. Try, it's not letting me pull you up.
That is so true. That's so true.
I'm the lady that left her marriage after 3 days.
I'm done.
After 3 days. Try it again.
Hey, get out while the getting is good.
I love Debbie. I love
Right. And Cheryl is going to come back up and say her final thoughts and everything. She's trying to come up, but for some reason, I dropped off. So,
but you know what? Can I piggyback off that? Because what you said was super sharp. Like you said, when a man, I was told by another man that if a man moves too fast, he's not ready. Right. And then two, whenever a man asks you, what are you looking for? You never answer that question. You just say, as you perform, I'll let you know. You'll know by the way that I respond. Because if you tell a man what it is you're looking for, that's what he's going to do. You never let a man know what you're looking for. And I like that, ain't Debbie? I love that. You don't by the way that I respond, you'll know that you're doing a good job. Never tell him. And that is so true. That is, oh my goodness, I give you a standing ovation. That is so true.
That is, I love that.
I shouldn't be asking you what you're looking for.
Right. Never like a man more than he likes you.
There it is.
That
never
is
let
true,
a man know you like him more than he likes you. Never.
You know what? I used to tell my girls,
but love yourself more.
And I used to tell my friends that, and they used to tell me they didn't like that. I remember I would say that all the time, and they always had something to say about it. They didn't like what I said. I always would tell them, you want if a man can't put you up on a pedestal, you don't need him. I said, when you first meet him, make sure you're on that pedestal right there. And I said, make sure he loves you more than I said, I always make sure he love you more than he love anybody. Make sure he love you more than he love himself.
That's right.
Right. Because if he love himself more, then you on the bottom.
That's
you
right.
Always let him know. I always talk about how I'm with you. This and that. Always put yourself up high, and then when he's talking, he'll start saying that. The more he said, then he'll start. I taught
my daughter the same thing. The big red flag.
I still haven't learned how to do anything. I'm serious. I don't know how to cook. I ain't gonna learn at this time. I don't plan on learning. I don't do the floors because no, I don't do that. I don't even load my own dishwasher. I don't even unload the dishwasher because
Same here.
told you I'm not gonna do that, and that's what I'm not gonna do. I told you, I just don't do it. But that works for us. That works for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's happy not. He don't even complain about it. He don't even think. It's been so long. He don't even think about it.
There's nothing wrong with that. House chores are not a gender role. They're like you.
Right.
They're like you.
That's true.
Right. He don't even
That's
think
true.
about it. I like it because he's still today. He'll bring. If I can be in here, he'll bring me he thinks I've been in here too long. He'll bring me something to eat. He'll bring my tray and put it right here beside me. I'll mute everybody. Not mute. Put up the avatar because I know he's coming in with some food because he'll tap on the door and he's bringing my food. And then if I don't eat it, and when I get off my life, people wonder why you didn't eat. You need to eat. And then like last night when I got off, were you out on the live last night? I don't remember. I probably would. But anyway, him and the daughter was knocking at the door to let me know it's time to eat dinner. It's like, okay, I'm coming. But that works for us. It works for us. And I wouldn't change it because
that's right.
I like
That's
it
good.
that way.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that way I don't have to think about what to eat. He does. He's good at what he does. He loves to cook. He loves to come off with these things, and I'll be okay. That's good. I like that.
Right.
That's awesome. That is
Some
awesome.
of the best.
Yes.
Some of the
Great.
best
Most
chefs
people
I'm in.
don't think that's nice, but no, he like it. So
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
not going to put him down on it. That's what he likes to do. You want to cook, you cook. You want to clean the floors, you do the floors. You want to do the dishwasher, you do the dishwasher. I tell him, "Ooh, thank you. Ooh, the floors look good," because he have to clean the floors because of the dogs all the time.
Right.
He goes through every weekend, hitting around, and there's a lot to clean. I think who did he tell somebody? It takes him 3 hours. Who was that? 3 hours to cut. I think I said what I said. I think it was her. It takes him 3 hours. No, 3 days. 3 days. What is it? 3 days to take care of the property. 3 days just to cut the grass. 3 days. And it goes out twice a day. Go in the morning and do it, then go in the evening and go back in the morning the next day and do it until he finishes. It takes him 3 days. That's a lot of, yeah. That was you. Here it said what I said. Here it is right here. He said that was her. And it was 3 days. Yes, he told her on the phone. It was take 3 days to do it. 3 days. And he don't do it just one time that day. He'll do it in the morning and come back in the evening. Because he told her, I think he said he was getting ready to go back out now when she was talking. He was getting ready to go back out and finish up. Not finish up, but for that day, for that portion of the day. Yeah, it takes him a long time. Yeah, so, yeah, 3 days.
Miss Pinkie,
Huh?
not changing the subject. Did you? Not trying to change the subject, but did you see that band with that money online? The band, the band I'm talking about.
Oh yes.
The band.
Yes.
Him.
Yes. What
The dirt bag.
Wasn't that from the casino or what was that?
Yeah,
from?
the dirt bag. You know who? The dirt bag. Him.
Was that from the casino or from where?
I don't know.
Do anybody know where that money came
They
from?
just look so stupid.
I think he said a casino.
I heard that the bird got a settlement from a car accident when she was up on that hill. Remember, she was up there trying to look around at folks' house and no shit had no business up there in the first place, but she had an accident. And that's the settlement. I don't believe they won that money at no casino. I believe that was her money.
I never believed that.
Settlement, I
never believed that.
I was trying to figure out where that money came.
The dodo bird is a dodo bird. Then she went to the casino to walk around. You know, they trying to make up stories. I don't know what they're trying to do. Both of them is, I'm just gonna say,
You know, that is
really,
so
both
dumb.
of
Now
them is
what if,
off their rockers.
now what if
You
the
know,
wrong
and
person see that
look how he
video?
looked.
Exactly.
You
Belinda
should
see
see how
that.
he look
Belinda
around.
want her
You
money.
see how he look.
Belinda want her money.
Right, but what if the wrong person see that
I'm gonna tell you
video?
something. Bird not gonna have it long because he gonna call her
He
out of
gonna
it. That's
take
why
it.
he
He
over
gonna
there
take
with her.
But don't Belinda want her money, guys?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
That's
yes, she does.
27,900, I think,
Well, she
allegedly.
got a new fiance. All she gotta do is send
You
him
know
over
what?
there to get it.
But that's what she get. I'm glad she can't get it. That's what she get.
Exactly, exactly.
That,
Come
that's
on,
what
Belinda
she get.
can't get her money.
Thirsty.
She ain't getting nothing.
Exactly.
Belinda said
I'm
she
like,
want
she
her
should have gave it to her.
$27,000.
He trying to take money
She
from
should have
sugar
gave
mama.
it to her.
He ain't got it.
He gonna take that money
He
from
trying to put that sugar
coleslaw.
mama.
He gonna
He
take
ain't got
that
it.
money.
Sugar mama. He got to borrow from sugar mama. He
Coleslaw
ain't
ain't
got
gonna
it.
have that money for
Belinda, you
long.
ain't getting no money, girl. You
Coleslaw ain't
ain't
gonna
getting
have
no
that money for
money.
long. Trust me. He gonna
I
take that
believe she
money.
won't have none by the weekend because he gonna come up with a bright idea. You know how they do? They come up with a bright idea.
Yeah.
And
You
you,
know he not
She
too
said, I
good with
heard she got a
investments.
settlement and then went to the casino. Okay.
Right, that's what
and
I heard.
y'all see what she with now?
Okay.
Y'all see what she with now? She with somebody that look. I said, see, they always gonna get the same one with the. I said, where do they? Are they going to the Build-A-Bear person and they're going to the same employee and they building the same bomb, the Build-A bomb?
No,
I
they
said,
both licked the windows, man. They licked the windows. Period.
I said, he looked like Martell
Jesus.
with a tattoo. I said,
Oh God.
what? They reach up just to lose.
This
They
is a
wake up. They have an alarm clock that says "Wake up on time so you can lose, sweetheart." That's what it says to them.
then you
And
putting
they
that money.
respond.
Then you putting that money online. You don't know who's
Belinda,
watching. You might can get yourself set up doing something like that. A person will take out a whole zip code for that kind of money. And
Right.
you putting that online.
right.
Crazy.
Belinda,
That's right.
Greta Lee said Belinda's engaged and starting to
Yep.
get married. Oh, in July of
Yes.
2024?
Mhm.
She's so
She
dumb.
desperate. She desperate.
They so
Yeah.
dumb.
When
Oh,
she
they
just put more the snake, the creature, now she's getting engaged. Oh, that's a quick one.
Uh-huh.
She
But
got
she
Why?
saw her
she got to
fiance
do.
yesterday.
Why?
They
He got.
said
They move too
her fiance,
fast.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
You
getting
know
ready
what?
to get married.
They just
Why?
want to see it's flexing for the gram, just so they can say, "I got the ring." Yeah, well, he got it from Walmart, or did you buy it?
Right.
I wish I could knock on her door, but they gonna
Is
throw
she
me
married?
stuff.
Is she
Do
marrying
you
that
think
guy?
her fiance may be telling her she needs to get her money back from that
So he
creature?
suspended.
She marrying him because he got light eyes. Is that why she marrying him? Because he got light eyes. That's
Oh,
why.
I
I don't
haven't seen
know.
them. Y'all
Yeah, he
make
got
me
light
want.
eyes. He
My
got real
goodness.
light eyes. Real light eyes. Like
I
gray.
I know
think
she was grinning like a
he got some
chestnut.
contacts. He
Y'all,
probably got some contacts from Amazon.
He
Exactly.
got
Grinning
You
like a
contacts.
just look at it.
chestnut.
You ain't got to marry it. Oh my goodness.
And she hugged at him, smiling like, "Look what I got." I'm like, "Yeah, look what you got. I black. You know what? I can't
He on there
stand
talking
there
about
with it."
ninja this and ninja that. I'm like, look how he talk. He ninja this and
Lord.
ninja that. You
y'all
know,
make me want to look him up.
oh
No,
child.
you
Nosy.
don't want to. You gonna be
Mm-mm.
careful. You probably won't be able to eat your dinner.
Yeah, she
You gonna tell
desperate.
your
She
husband put the
desperate.
pay up.
Yeah, she desperate. Definitely.
Oh, I see them now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He come out the woodwork.
That's another Martell. I don't care what
Yeah,
nobody says. That's
yeah.
another Martell. I
She
said
Oh, I
desperate.
see
She
him now.
desperate. She
they
thirsty.
make us look so bad.
At least
They
he's
make us look so
taller.
bad.
He's
She gonna be
taller.
calling his kids the bonus mom? What's gonna be next for this one?
Is this a new car he
His
just
kids
bought
the
her?
bonus mom? Oh
Didn't he
please.
just buy her a new car?
Yeah, Martell did some
No,
stuff
no,
for
no,
her
no.
too.
You didn't know he can't afford it. I'm talking about Belinda.
Let me say it again, AT. What you say, AT?
I'm looking at him.
Oh, with Pinkie. She said, no, he
Yeah,
can't afford it.
Oh, Pinkie.
look like she just got
He
a new
said no,
car.
he can't afford it.
Right. Look
The
like
guy,
she
right?
just got a new
Oh,
car.
Lord.
Oh, the guy bought Belinda a new car.
He ain't buy nothing. What he
Is that
rented?
what you're saying?
Well, I'm just gonna
He
show
can't even
y'all what
rent
I
them.
got, and then I'm just gonna show you.
He ain't buy it. She bought it. He ain't buy it. She
Oh,
bought it.
So he ain't got no money.
Here it is, right
He
here.
can't even rent it.
You know what? He bought it with her money. She gonna find out.
Wait, don't see it.
Ask Jennifer and Shirley.
He didn't buy that.
I'm so sick of these airheads. I don't know what. See, that's what I'm talking about. The chronological age don't meet up. But
Wait, watch. When you see, watch
look at
this.
them.
See, that's her future husband. Look, he's taking her out with her.
Oh,
She paying for it.
yeah.
Yeah, she
Lord
bought
Jesus.
that.
Oh, she bought that.
Yeah.
He probably did.
See,
She
they
paying
flex
for it like Kimmy bought that Rubicon.
See, they put it all on you.
And he's
Wow.
got her covering her eyes and telling her,
Right.
look what you bought you.
Exactly. Look what you bought.
Right.
He probably like, you get the car out, babe. You swap the
Right.
card. You sure they got it?
Well, at least look at him like this guy. At least he's taller. You know, he's taller than that creature from Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
But
He's
He
taller
look like a
than him.
creature too.
Yeah,
He looks
he
like
does.
one too.
But he's taller.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Much
means this
taller.
creature is. He can do this here. You
But
know
you,
what I
but the
mean?
thing, Auntie, why they gotta put it all on social media? See, they flexing for the grind. Why do they gotta put it on social media?
I
So
don't
what do you
know.
get? It's all about flexing, so everybody can think you got it like this. So when you fall, you gonna look. Like, I see.
Well,
Exactly.
remember
You're
she
right,
got the
Cheryl.
thing
You're
up
right.
my future
I mean,
husband.
Sean.
My future husband. So she want to show that because remember, that creature said he was going to be married at the end of the year. So she's trying to beat him to it. And
Crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. The fakery,
And he
the
got
fakery of it all.
And she got my future husband, and he's been promoting he's going to be married at the end of the year. So somebody
He
got
did
to
say that.
out top somebody. Somebody got to. They fighting it out, but I still want my $29,000.
What exactly
Right.
is she competing with? What is she competing with?
Right. What is she competing with?
Nobody.
Martell?
He looks like
Nobody.
he looks like a cicada. I mean,
Nobody.
what exactly?
But he's
That's a skeleton.
Gosh.
But she's trying to show him he's taller than you.
Which ain't
Oh, my
again? What
goodness.
is she competing with?
But you got to look at the narcissist part about it. You got to look at the narcissist think he ain't better than me. No, he's taller than you, fool.
But
And-
again, see, I beg for an answer, Auntie. What is she compete? I got to take a nap. I can't. These people ain't thinking.
I know.
Well,
You
you
know,
know,
I know
look
what
at
you
it.
mean.
The bird got up there with the money with Martell,
Oh,
so she got up there with her man with a new car.
Yeah, dang, see that? I knew it was something. I just couldn't put my
Yep.
mind on it.
Wow.
Exactly.
I thought it was the
They
height
got to
thing.
outdo one another.
Right,
And they all bums, if you ask me.
right.
All
Now
of
she got a new car now.
Yes.
see,
But she
it be the
paid for it.
P. I
She
think
showing,
the
she showing the bird what
PhD
you could
women.
get. You know, you can't
Right.
You
get
know
no
what
new
they
car.
be the
You
PhD
look what
woman with
A
the
my
car
man
that's
gonna
going
be.
to depreciate. Okay.
Right.
They laughing at
Yeah, I'm
one
supposed to be
Let me
jealous
drive
of
it off
something
the
that's going
lot.
to depreciate. Soon as you take it off the showroom
And
floor,
first of
the
all,
car
the bird,
depreciate.
the bird
What
ain't
If I
supposed
sell
to
it
be
back, they're going to give me less.
right.
And
The
I'm
bird
going to
ain't
be
supposed to
jealous
be
of
Which one
that.
are you talking about? The man or the car? The man or the car?
Both.
both.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Linda just saying she want her money back, I guess. She
And
just
she
want
can't
her
compete
money
with
back.
and Coleslaw can't compete with her because Coleslaw got 4 traffic violations. She ain't even supposed to be
Oh,
driving.
Mm-mm.
she got an
Okay.
EBT
Coleslaw,
card.
they said Coleslaw got a car too. She riding around in an old, what is it, an old Mercedes Benz?
Oh my
Is
God.
she riding around it or sleeping in it?
I don't know. I'm just saying what did I see on the internet. I don't know.
You go in the
You
corner.
gotta
I
too.
don't
Yeah,
care.
You go in the corner.
Oh, so she
Oh,
No,
I
you
got
go
a
in
super
sleeping in
Who
sticker,
said that?
guys.
Who said that?
I said what I
I
said. I
did.
got a $5 super sticker.
You gotta go in the corner, whoever said
Yay!
it.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was nice.
No, whoever
Yeah.
said that gonna go in the corner that said
Thank
It
you.
was
sleeping.
Said
She's
what I
sleeping.
said, huh?
sure.
She's
I owe you
sleeping in
that
it.
because you said you that was okay. I'm gonna go in the corner, but you've been saying some stuff that we both got a whole hand to go in the corner.
Y'all need to go sit in the corner.
The other
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because he's driving or sleeping in
Oh,
it.
I love
We
it.
getting ready to
Keep
go,
it on.
guys.
Keep
Pretty
saying
young
it.
to buy
I
an
love
old
it.
car that you're gonna have problems with. You don't have a
cannot.
place to stay. I wouldn't have been in no store
Wait a
shopping. I
minute.
would have got me a place to stay.
she took that
Exactly.
stuff back to H&M. you know
That's
what
me
they didn't
now.
even
And
buy.
my kids
They
would have
just,
decent beds and coats to wear to school. That would have
they
been
just
what
had,
I would have
Thank
done.
you, Shay,
Some
for
no,
coming
they,
decent
up.
food to
She
eat.
said, ladies, I
Right.
have to, we'll be back for the next one. Okay, we'll see you at the next
Bye,
one.
Shan.
Okay.
Bye,
She
Shan.
running
Bye,
around with
Shan.
Bye.
her
Shan, have a
Marty
nice,
Shan
have a
said,
great night,
talking
Shan.
about she investing in
Have a great
something she
night,
don't have her
Shan.
name on.
Ain't
Thank you,
Debbie?
God.
enjoy your day,
Ain't
Shan.
Debbie? Ain't Debbie?
Yes,
They
Oh,
did
God.
yes,
not buy that
sis.
stuff from H&M. They didn't buy that. They just got some footage and left up out of there. They done had the money. They just got their
No.
royalties
They
for
got
some
a
footage, and then they left. They put the stuff
You
back.
know,
It looks like a
well, you know,
picture of.
the bird
It
don't
looks
know
like
what
a.
she's doing anyway because the bird don't have a stable place. Now,
No,
if
Right.
she
she
don't.
did come into some money, she should have went and got her a place, some kids, some beds, some food, paid her rent up for a few months or
Exactly.
whatever, and did something
It's
positive.
good.
You know, she a bird. She running around showing the money, and you
Somebody
know, a
gonna
fool and their money
take that
don't
money.
It
stay
looked like a
together
picture.
long.
It looked like a picture of somebody
Bye.
with
I
bands.
said what I said.
It don't
Guys,
look like. That don't look like no picture of her having no money. That look fake.
it could be fake money.
It
Some one of
Money,
those
I
money
don't
machines. You
know.
know those machines you do, and
And,
all
and
that money be shooting out.
if they took something, what's his name, Marshall? He probably had the walkie-talkie and told the bird, the creature, to get some more socks so he can take care of them because he's not wearing them. I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing with them. That's the only
Well,
thing that happened
allegedly,
at
in my
H&M.
opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if Martell and Marceau, if she do get in it, they're gonna con her out of it with an
right.
investment. And
He
you
gonna
know,
Right.
take it
Oh,
from
Martell
her.
yeah.
ain't never made good on nothing. I
No.
wouldn't trust him with nothing, but she loves that's what she do for her man.
Okay.
For my man. For my
Oh,
man.
my man.
Okay. Well,
Is
then
there a
stay
For
on
song
the
her
But he
called
man,
For
not her
My Man?
man.
Is
Then
there
stay
a
on.
song
But he
called
not
For
her
My
man.
Man, For My Man?
it
This is
is.
one's been
Right. So
talking
if you're
about it.
doing everything you
That's
can
what
for your
happened.
man, stay off of original straight no chaser complaining about he ain't respecting you and all
Right.
that. Stay
Right.
off of there. We shouldn't
But
have to
let
hear
me,
no more about it no more. Now that
Till
they're
the
guys,
money run
together.
we
out.
are at 3 hours and 40 minutes. We got to go.
Ooh.
So I can get ready
Yes.
for make my thumbnail for my other one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God, we
Okay,
had a
ladies,
good
This was
it's
time.
been
nice,
good.
ladies.
Have a good
Yes,
evening.
we
Good
had a
night,
great time.
ladies.
We
Good night,
will.
Deja.
We'll see
Bye-bye.
you
Bye,
next time.
Debbie.
Everybody,
Yes.
Love
I
y'all.
enjoyed this
Bye.
Bye-bye.
conversation.
Love you guys.
Love
Okay,
I
you
love
love
guys
you
you
too.
too.
Love
too.
you
I,
too.
I truly enjoyed this
But
conversation.
watch the show. You guys got to watch that
Yeah,
show.
watch the
Yes.
show. Tell them,
Yes.
Angela, watch the show.
Watch the show. Yes.
Watch the
Mhm.
show. I'm looking forward
Okay.
to it. Okay, we're gonna close out with a bunch of more pink hearts to remind everybody. Watch the
Okay,
show. We have to come back.
everybody send me my pink
Yes.
hearts.
Pink hearts. Pink
Pink
hearts.
hearts.
I'm doing it
All right, thank
now.
you guys. And I want
There
to
you
thank,
go. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.
okay, you
Okay.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye. Bye.
Angela.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love the pink
Bye-bye.
hearts.
The
Okay,
pink
and
hearts are
thank you so
pretty.
much for
Yes.
being here. Oh, look, watch out for the
The
pimps.
pimps.
You gotta watch out for the pimps. Oh my
Watch out
God,
for
I
the
can't
pimps.
wait. I can't wait to put that one on. Watch out for the pimps.
I love it.
Oh, I
That's
love
gonna be
it.
in my thumbnail. Watch out for the pimps.
That is so funny.
Okay. That's
That's
pretty.
watch out for the
Okay.
pimps. Ooh, my Lord. That's a
Yes.
good fitting though,
Okay.
because when you think of the guy in the gold chair, I don't know what he is. Well, why would you have a chair like that if you're not a
I
pimp?
don't. Yes.
I don't know. But you saw where that hand was rubbing at? Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that. But
Mm,
I have no idea. I don't know what that means.
I don't
We're gonna
either.
find out Monday.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. This is
I
too good.
can't wait.
This is too good. Okay, guys. Love
Okay,
you
see you
guys.
later.
Sun Kiss, did you have anything to say
Okay,
before we
bye,
go?
side kiss.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay,
I
Bye
just want to.
bye.
I'm just gonna end
bye-bye,
it with.
everybody.
I'm gonna go out true to just saying, just watch out for the pimps.
Watch
I'm
out
just,
for the pimp.
and we got to tune in tomorrow at 11 between. You said between 11 and noon, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So we got to watch
So
out for the pimp.
watch out for the pimps. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sun Kiss.
Okay. Bye
Bye-bye,
now.
guys. And thank you guys for being here. I enjoyed this live today. It was electrifying. It was good. It was good. But it also gave us a good lesson we need to follow our instincts, listen to those. When you get these red flags about a man or a woman that say that they love you, listen to those, because not everybody uh, is in for love for the right reasons, you know. So always listen to and when too many people coming to you telling you the same thing, listen. I do want to thank everybody for being in the chat. I want to thank my panelists as well. And I want everybody to have a wonderful day. And all the content creators, make sure you all go and hit them up as well. Thank you guys, and y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.